What's up? And Friday night, 11 o'clock, it is the Adams Arms. And I know we're not normally open on a Friday for a knees up, but it is the weekend of the League Cup final. And so I wanted to take a look ahead at that game, get your predictions, get your thoughts and feelings. This is more, really, than just a League Cup final. And let me say this right now. If Arsenal don't win this final, then serious questions do have to be asked. Because this isn't just a League Cup final. This is Arsenal versus the team that's beaten us, blocked us, set the standard in the last decade. We have done well against them recently, but they are, let's face it, responsible for our nearly moments. Could this be different? I want to know right now, no fence sitting. If Arsenal lose this, is this just one game, or is it proof that we can't beat City when it really matters? So, thank you for joining me. I don't know how to feel about it. Honestly, I've got more questions than answers, but I do want to go through the press conferences, the pre-match press conferences by Arteta and Pep Guardiola. Look who's here already. It is Zanzi. What is moss? A small flowerless green plant that lacks true roots, growing in damp habitats. Appropriate. Ouch. Saw Moss's comment. Nice to see you, Moss. And look, it's Modlica, Texas, saying, "How are you, Zanzi, you legend?" And I'm sure everyone else in the chat. And Malia, Dan, live on a Friday. Woohoo! Hope everyone's doing well. Eid Mubarak. And there is Coles. Good evening, Gooners. How are we all feeling? What's the vibe? I feel as though I might be the only one. It's not such a big deal to me. I'm really mostly only concerned about the league this year. But, like I said in the intro, it's more than just a cup final. It really is. It could be the first of the quad loading, or it'll be us saying goodbye to quad loading. And I'm not ready yet. Merchandise still available. I'm not ready to say goodbye to a quad. I'm not necessarily saying that I think we'll win the quad, by the way. But this League Cup final, how are we feeling? That's the big question. I'll have a pint of League Cup final and a packet of Polish that trophy cabinet. There's an incoming. Obviously, Man City. Do you want it to be Man City in the League Cup final? No, you've got a choice at the moment. But obviously, the last time we played this tournament, we lost to Man City. It feels like we've come second to Man City in every conceivable way. And recently we have started playing better than them. There's that incredible game where we were down, thanks to Trossard being a silly twit. We were down to 10 men for an entire, 50, I'm trying to think how many minutes it was, 54 minutes, 53 minutes. And even though some of our players didn't actually complete a pass in the second half, they still weren't able to beat us. There's a memorable 5-1 win over them. There's the fact that we've got Eze coming into form right now. And he single-handedly destroyed them last season in the cup final. It's a tough one to call. I went into this for the last couple of weeks thinking I don't really care. But now I do care. Now that we're getting near it, I am starting to feel it. So I want to hear from you. Malia, usual for you is happening, sweetie. Tea, milk, no sugar. Sweet enough already, darling. And Jose's here. Greetings, everyone. I'm at work, but listening along. Shitty City going down. Are you feeling it? Is that full confidence, full chest from you there? We're beating City, no question. A strong 2-1. I'm excited. That is technically the expected result from... I mean, does it make a difference as City got humbled by Real Madrid? Can we also take a little bit of time just to talk about the narrative that the reason, the fact that 4 of the 6 English teams got knocked out of Europe should indicate that there are stronger leagues? Well, first of all, let me just address that by saying Spain have 3 teams in the last 8. England have 2 teams in the last 8. Barcelona beat Newcastle, who are mid-table. Atletico Madrid beat Tottenham Hotspur, who are frankly relegation fodder. Well, they are relegation fodder. So does that tell you an awful lot? Of course, Chelsea were abject against Paris Saint-Germain, but they've got a manager who got sacked by, was it Hull City? So I don't know. let's have a look through some of these comments. Landlord, hola, Maltiki, Texas. Great to see you, mate. Penalties Sunday. Get ready. Don't you dare. Why would you say that to me? I can't do penalties. I don't have the heart for it. Alice on YouTube said that we'd beat Cheaty 1-1-5-3-1 and she predicted the 2-2 draw tonight. So I'm going 3-1 to us. I did not predict the 3-1 draw tonight. And there he is, Mr. Tom. Fantastic to see you. Want to talk to you, actually, Mr. Tom, about another sad passing of Chuck Norris today. And the suggestion that we should do a Chuck Norris themed, I think it was Malia. Was it Mel or Malia? I can't remember. Sorry, I'd have to check my phone. But somebody came up with a brilliant idea and I thought about it. I thought about you instantly. Hawkwind. Well, we all know what happens when Hawkwind shows himself. It just takes me a moment, but here we are. Starks YouTube by night, correcting wrongs and something. I haven't really thought that through. It's great to see you. More comments in the form of, well, looky. It is Miss Melina, Queen of Arsenal. I'm going to put the link up in case any of you want to join me. I am really keen to talk about the League Cup final. Obviously, that is the whole purpose of the stream tonight and the impromptu Friday night stream. But I do just want to clear up a couple of things as well before we get into the meat and drink of Sunday and potential for the quad still loading or with one part loaded or, facing the fact that we might only win the treble. And it's this question that I think is going around the Arsenal YouTube. I don't know if it's beyond that in a wider context. But it's this idea that some people won't be allowed to come to the parade because they've been negative. And first of all, can we just clear some things up? There are no tickets to a parade, right? There are no invites. There's no guest list. Anyone who wants to turn up can turn up. There could be as many as 1 million of us on the streets of North London for the parade. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Carnival settings. I've already told the governor I'm taking a few days off work. I shall be carrying this parade on while well into the week. And I'm convinced we're having one. So I'm preparing myself. But it's this idea that, of course, some people have started to come out with full chest and go, no one can stop me going to the parade. I'm going to the parade. And I think it's become an issue because for some of us, now I've been on the fence. I haven't been an Arteta in necessarily, but I have been criticised for saying trust the process like most of us have. And here's the thing that I don't understand. If you've spent the last 3 or 4 years absolutely convinced that Arteta isn't going to win us silverware, that's fine. That's your opinion. Some people were absolutely convinced he would. A lot of people on the fence. But that's one thing. If you've spent the last 3 or 4 years ridiculing people and getting angry and coming up with names like Top Gooner, Mutant, talking about things like toxic positivity, saying that we need to raise the standards or we'll never win the league. If you've been doing that, then it seems strange that with so much animosity towards us, and given how many of us will be at the parade that just wanted to trust the process or just wanted to see what would happen, surely you wouldn't want to be around us. The division that's been caused in this fan base has not been about whether you think Arteta should be in or out. That's absolutely fine to have your opinion. You can still have that opinion. In fact, I've seen people who carry the opinion right now that even if, and this just helped me to understand this, if you're one of these, even if Arteta, the worst thing that can happen to this club is if Arteta wins 1 or 2 trophies. Because then, he'll still be in charge and he'll do more damage. And you kind of have to reach for this logic a bit. Because on the one hand, you think, I understand you wanting to get rid of Mikel Arteta if you're convinced he's the wrong man to lead us to silverware. But at the point where he's winning silverware, surely you have to accept a little bit that you might have been wrong. And he might not be the worst thing. And if you have to genuflect and somersault backwards just to come up with reasons why your logic still stands true, that he is the wrong man for the job, because him being in charge for a couple more years is going to lead to irreparable damage, it doesn't make any sense. I've even heard one person saying that even if he wins back-to-back Premier Leagues, there's nothing more ridiculous than that. We have not, as a club, won back-to-back Premier League or First Divisions for 90 years. So anyone who does it now, I'm not saying build a statue to him straight away, but certainly if he wins the Champions League double this season, then we lose the League Cup final, we lose to Southampton in the quarterfinals, still got to be a statue for him. No one's done that before. And the idea that that success is going to be a problem to Arsenal because it means that, I mean, I don't make sense of that, will you? And I can't make sense of it, but perhaps Zenzi? No?
No, I can't make sense of it either.
It's just everywhere at the moment. It's loads of people saying, you can't stop me coming to the parade. And of course, why would anyone want to stop anyone coming to the parade? The more of us, the merrier. I would like to think. No, actually, it's a hope because I don't really think it. I would like to hope that this will bring us all together, unite the fan base. All Arsenal fans will come together, just be really pleased we've won the league. Some of us will have to say, look, I was wrong. I should have trusted the process. Others will say, don't worry about it, you know. But this idea that we should still sack Arteta if he wins the league.
I don't know. I mean, is it bordering on being lewd of mental instability? That's it.
It does speak to the sort of, you know, like when you just can't accept you're wrong about something. There's a really good there's a piece written. This is quite famous in behavioural economics, but it's about a cult, and it was a journalist who spent time with a cult who prophesied the end of the world at midnight on a certain date. I think it was in the late 60s, and he was actually with them in the lead up to this. Everyone sold all their property and possessions. Everybody laughing because they said, a spaceship was coming. They're all going to get on a spaceship and leave together. And he was actually sitting with them in the front room of this house, about 30 of them. And the clock was ticking and they're all sort of jubilant and excited and can't quite, you know, and the clock chimes 12 and, nothing happens. And then they're like, well, actually, you know, it could be because they're not on the Greenwich Meridian. It could be, you know, it might be. So they wait a couple more hours. And over the next few hours, it starts to become clear that nothing's happening. And the narrative changes very abruptly and adroitly from the spaceship is coming to rescue us to because we believed the spaceship doesn't need to come now because we've saved the Earth. And it's famous because it's about the way that you change your thinking when the situation changes.
Can I ask a silly question?
No.
Okay.
There's no time for silly questions.
Well, I just got to say, was this in America, perchance?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't in England. No.
England?
In America. I know, yeah. English people are mental as well, you know. Have you not been watching the YouTubersphere?
Oh, yes.
Have you not been watching the worst thing that could happen to this club is if we win the quadruple because then everyone will think we're successful and then they'll stay with this manager and we'll blow up.
Oh, yes.
That's England.
Yeah.
I saw Shearer along with the Premier League is poor now narrative. He seems to forget that in every match there's another team trying to stop you. Fact his defending has evolved. Well said, Cole. I think it's just like such a stupid narrative. Sorry, I don't give a shit. I've never heard this before. I've never heard the Premier League. Oh, it's just terrible. We're not as good as the rest of Europe. You know what really pisses me? What grinds my gears is when they talk about like, we're not as good as Europe. Like we lost to the Spanish clubs. It's not some random set of Spanish clubs. It's not Getafe and Girona, is it? It's Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain. So when you say the Premier League's not as good because the same other teams from selected other leagues in Europe are still really good, you say, isn't that the point? Isn't it? If you watch the French league, Paris Saint-Germain are winning it. If you watch the German league, Bayern Munich are winning it. And yeah, there have been a couple of notable exceptions, but that's been the case. And in Spain, how long has it been since one of Real Madrid, Barcelona, or Atletico Madrid didn't win it or won it?
Or look in Scotland. You've got 30 years and it's been 31 years and it's only been 2 clubs winning that.
Do they still play football in Scotland? I haven't really been paying attention.
Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah.
It's this couple of teams called Rangers and
Wranglers,
Celtic or something like that. I don't know.
It doesn't ring a bell.
No.
Miss Melina, Queen of Arsenal in the building. Best behaviour, boys and girls. That's you. You best behaviour. I will be in N5 for sure if you win. I hope a lot of us will be. I'm definitely there. Chuck Norris didn't die by the way he completed life. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Brilliant sentiments. Evening, Dan. Evening, everyone. Well said, mate.
I didn't realise Chuck Norris was that old, actually. About 85, wasn't he?
85 or 86, yeah. I didn't either. But it's just one of those ones that, look, I don't know him, but it's just, I mean, he's a one-man meme army, isn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, sad. But I did think it was a really good suggestion to do a Mind Candy movie night on Chuck Norris. But I haven't seen that many of his films, to be honest with you.
I can't even think of one.
Well, it's the Bruce Lee one, Enter the Dragon.
All right. But there again, for me, that's Bruce Lee.
And
he's been gone for years, hasn't he?
Can you just do that again? Can you just show him your chops again? It's like,
okay.
Now come on, do the noise.
There you go.
And there we go.
Or should I be doing this?
No, I don't know. I think, could you check with me first, just in case, like, YouTube are watching?
Right.
Honestly, a captain of the club has come back and highly likely to win a league. Isn't that a great story? Could we dare say he's a real fan of the club? Who's the captain of the club? I missed a bit. Honestly, a captain of the club. Oh, see, of course, Mikel Arteta. They was asking him in the press conference. I think he's handling himself quite well. 8 times he's been to Wembley. 4 as a player, 4 as a manager. Yet to be defeated.
Well, that's positive, isn't it?
I don't know how much you can take into it. Flybrew's here. Good evening, all. For sure, Arteta is a gooner, never celebrated against us when he was... I don't know where he gets his hate from. But I could listen, I can absolutely understand the hate that Arteta was getting when we were coming second and everybody... And, like, who of us didn't have any doubts about Arteta when it looked like he might never take us over the line? At the start of this season, I was like, I think we might not get there now, give him one more season. But how could you hate him if he wins us the league?
Yeah, I hate Arteta because I don't like him and I didn't want us to win the league. Even
There's people out there.
Speaking Grammy then, didn't I?
There's people out there. There are people out there. Kermit's middle figure says ribbit, and frankly, I agree. Mr. Tom says some people would rather be right than be happy. Who is? I mean, it's so true. But I do just want to commemorate Senor Norris. This is for you.
Actually, what? There's a moth. I hate moths, man. Baby bats. I swear that comes near me. Get away from me, man. I am proper petrified of moths. It's only a baby as well. But yeah.
So who would you have played as?
I've told you how many more times I've got to fucking tell you. Skelly in midfield.
Top Gooners. Moss. Molina. Top Gooners. Where are you now? Where are you now? Gone hiding. This fucking manager has gone and dumped us out of the fucking Champions League. This fucking manager has bottled it again. Another semi-final of the Champions League.
Chuck, never mind all the shouty, ranty nonsense. You ought to make your way to the Adams Arms on a Gooner channel.
Tuned in. Red and white thread on Pablo. The Gooner channel got the heat towards the gaggle. Every match dissected with precision so keen. Streaming live, they the North London scene. Gooner tour, keep it rolling. The blues beat stars.
That's kind of sad, isn't it, now? But do you know what? I was watching that and thinking, when he's calling out the top Gooners because we got dumped out of the Champions League to Paris Saint-Germain, right? And now he's in all the chats going, I think we could win the league. Hang on a minute. That was the worst thing about this period, the divisiveness. Like, whoever came up with top Gooners, a top Gooner is somebody who just supports their club, right? Oh, God.
So we got dumped out of the Champions League by the eventual champions who just basically going around walking over everyone, weren't they? That day?
And it was because of Arteta that we got dumped out of the Champions League.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's why it's because of Arteta we've never won it.
Yeah. I mean, even back in the 30s when it wasn't even existing,
no, it didn't
even
exist.
Arteta's fault.
Even when I was on the North Bank watching us lose to Benfica in '92, it was his fault somehow.
Yeah, he's there with your mate saying, oh, fucking Arteta's fault, that is.
I was just, you took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Can I come to the I've seen Melania Yes, you can. You'd be on your own though if it's just people who've seen that film. I haven't met anyone else who's seen it, Tom. I rate you so much for seeing it. Even if we win the quad, Gluminati are going to say it was our AI and Arteta paid someone to change the game because, God forbid, we actually know how to play football and score goals. Isn't it the fact that we've just got to admit, so people have got to admit that there was a process and you did have to trust it. And all these people are now scurrying around going, yeah, but it took 6 years. That's fine. That it's, it can be, a lot of teams take longer than 6 years to win the Premier League.
Yeah, I mean, Tottenham. Oh, sorry, they've not won it, have they? No.
Chelsea are getting to 10 years.
Yeah.
Must be hard being a Chelsea fan.
Who else?
Then again, they are.
Wolverhampton Wanderers.
What about Newcastle? Aston
Newcastle.
Villa, Nottingham Forest.
Forest.
All these people are still doing the. What is Arteta doing? He's got to go. I don't like him. He didn't sign my autograph. Anyway, I'm taking a piss now. Hope you had a great.
It's very much like Brian Clough. That was. Do I not like that man?
Well, Brian Clough's from Middlesbrough, isn't he? Brian Clough is more like that.
It's still good though.
Thank you. I'm available for. I was going to say weddings and bar mitzvahs, but
Dan's just available.
Kermit's middle finger corrected me, and I knew I said it. There's a great bit in IT Crowd where he says "Enter the Dragon." No, I haven't seen Chuck Norris in Enter the Dragon. I've seen him in Way of the Dragon. If you know, you know. Walker, Texas Ranger. Never saw it. Chuck wasn't in Enter the Dragon. See what I mean? Look, that's what I'm saying. And of course, Dodgeball. Nope, not seen that either. Great clip. Thanks. For some people, hating Arteta is good for business and pays their bills. Mortlake, Texas, absolutely right. Perfect Adam's Arms advert. Yeah, there's more coming, by the way. I've been busy with the old artificial intelligence. Yes.
Can I have some?
Have I even asked you yet? Do you think we're winning this League Cup?
Yeah, 3-1. I said it in the chatty thing.
Oh, don't read that.
Yeah, no, because I was watching Alice, the Man United fan.
Yes,
she
that's
predicted
Bournemouth
Man United was going to be 2-2. So, and that was a 2-2 draw. So she's said that Arsenal going to beat Man City 3-1. I thought, go with it, 3-1.
Oh, look at this. This is metaverse now. Look at this. Mr. Tom's correcting me. That scene doesn't happen in the IT Crowd. Apparently, it happens in The Office, and I think he's right as well. So not only did I get the Chuck Norris film wrong as the guy from who was also in IT Crowd, whose name was totally Garth and founder of Garth Marenghi. But yes, so anyway, Chuck Norris was in some films, but I haven't seen that many of them. I like poetry, I like when the seagulls follow the trawler type stuff. You know how it is.
I think Mr. Tom's probably seen everything that has been on cinematic graphic thing and every whatever. Yeah.
You're auditioning for Mind Candy now, aren't you? Cinematographer. So Arsenal take on Manchester City. Here's my big question for you all, and I can't believe this is even a question, by the way. We now know that Pep Guardiola will be playing James Trafford in goal and not Champions League winning Donnarumma. But we don't know who will be in goal for Arsenal. Will it be Kepa Arrizabalaga, £5 million keeper, stolen from Chelsea? And let's face it, they needed a keeper and he can't be as bad as their shithead. Or will he put David Raya in goal? Now, he hasn't played David Raya in any of the League Cup rounds up to now. But surely, I mean, for me, this is an open and shut case. Don't you just go League Cup final, play the best team, right? We've not won silverware. So we've not won the League Cup since 1993. Don't fuck about here, surely.
I think every time Kepa's been in goal, he's done really well for us.
Well, he hasn't played anyone really good yet.
No, this is why the Premier League's so shit, really, isn't it?
The Premier League is
we
shit.
did. We played Brighton, of course, didn't we?
They played
Earlier.
like shit against us. They played like shit. They didn't turn up. They didn't put a full team out.
Chelsea.
He hasn't had a
Beat
bad
Chelsea.
performance. He hasn't had a good performance.
No, we beat Chelsea.
Yeah, but they didn't really have a shot. He didn't pull off any saves, did he? Nearly gave a goal away. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
but-
asking the question. I'm not telling you what to think. But for
Yeah.
God's sakes, get this right. David Raya. Oh, I should put a poll in the old chat.
Chat.
In le chat.
Yeah, sounds like
I'm thinking of getting into AI work to do freelance data analysis and reports. It's unbelievable how it's evolving. I am totally blown away by the ability to. It makes it so much quicker. I'm able to do statistical analysis now that I would never have been able to do. To run 200,000 simulations in about 4 minutes. I haven't seen any Chuck Norris film. You must have done. People are saying because Raya just had a baby and allegedly missed training, he may not play. I don't, Flybury. I genuinely, I don't know. I played David Raya all day. I mean, you saw that save he pulled off against Leverkusen, right? He's in great form. He's our best. I understand. You know, I was watching a stream yesterday saying, well, maybe there's something in his contract that says he's got to play every game. Who's writing a contract like that for Kepa Arrizabalaga? We bought him for $5 million. It's not. No, this is an open and shut one for me, guys. In the chat, please let me know. In fact, I might run a little poll.
Is Raya going to be on the bench, or is
Stretford?
Stratford? Is it Stratford?
Tommy Stretford?
Stretford. That's it, Stretford.
Yeah, the young England under-21 keeper.
Yeah.
Well, no. This is what I don't understand. Are we fucking around already? You know, have we got a mega brain this? Surely you play your best 11, no?
Yeah, I suppose. But there you go. I don't know.
How
Yeah.
is it supposed? Like, I don't understand. What's the counter argument? Play devil's advocate then.
Play the team who's got us there
Why?
because they've got us there.
Right. So do you think that Kepa is our best keeper?
No, I never said that.
No. So what? Give me a reason not to play my best keeper in the final.
Because he's not played in the league in any League Cup matches, has he?
Well, they're not different rules in the League Cup, is there?
No.
He's still if it comes to it, and let's say because City haven't got shit players across the pitch. Let's say, for sake of argument, Haaland's through on goal. Maybe through on goal is a bad example because I don't think either of them are great like that. But if Bernardo Silva takes a shot from the edge of the area and it's arcing into the top left-hand corner, who do you want in goal at that moment?
I haven't seen Kepa and Steve yet, so I can't say.
Well, isn't that enough? Like, surely that counts. If you like the guy who you've seen make world-class saves at pivotal moments, or the guy you haven't seen make world-class saves.
I can appreciate where you're coming from, but for me, I think Kepa is almost as good as Raya.
And here's
But
the thing.
almost may not be good
Why
enough.
would
yeah.
you take that risk? So you put Kepa in, and I'm not going to say fumbles, but he gets a hand to a ball, but it still goes in. A bit like the save that Raya made on Tuesday was so sensational because he gets a full hand to it, and the hand stays strong enough to just palm the ball round for a corner. Unbelievable save, flying save. And let's say Kepa doesn't quite make that, and Man City win 1-0 or 2-1. Where's all the glory for saying, oh, yes, well, we had to play Kepa because he got us there? You don't think Raya would have gotten us there?
Possibly not. Possibly, yeah. I mean, yeah, I could certainly see where you're coming from.
Well, let me put it to you as bluntly as I know how to. It's your choice. Who are you playing?
Raya.
There you go. There you go. I think everyone's saying the same thing, aren't they? Unless you want to mega mind it. Unless you go, no, well, Kepa got us there. We owe Kepa. No, we owe nothing. He signed for us knowing there was a David Raya. 5 million quid. It would feel unfair to drop Kepa for the final, but sentimentality doesn't win things. Fair is not the issue for me. I agree with you. It does seem harsh. But it seems harsh to have sold Ramsdale, make him play at the Camp Nou against Barcelona for Newcastle and concede goals like he did. He's got a sore back picking the ball out of, but sentimentality has no place in this discussion. If you say the best keeper is David Raya, but, we like Kepa, he's like, let him play a cup final. It's like, yeah, let him play one in a couple of years' time when we've won a few. Don't let him play the first one we're playing. Quad loading, people. We've got to win the quad or everyone will be upset again. Flybury, that reminds me of Keane quote. Well, he didn't have the baby, did he? Didn't it? That's such a quote. When you haven't heard Keane say it, but you don't doubt that he did say it. Well, he didn't have the baby, did he? I would vote for Raya as well. I can't get my head around anyone who's torn by this decision. If I'm the manager, I'm like, yeah, what I've done is, this will shock you all, I've picked the players I think are best. And if you've got a problem with that, then that's too bad. But I'll live with that. I tell you what, Ray, you can come on when we're 3-0 up. Kepa, you can come on when we're 3-0 up and don't lose it from there. Malia says Raya in goal for sure. Best 11, yes, with the back four we got. Would the keeper make or break a final? Probably not. But let us not forget last time we played in the... I have memories of keepers fluffing their lines, a Spina. I don't want it to come to that. I don't want Kepa to... I tell you what, that game against Brentford where he came out and literally almost gave the ball away? I don't want anything like that. I don't want Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal if Raya's a better goalkeeper. I don't want any second choice. I can understand if somebody's not fully fit, but David Raya is fully fit, and let's put that. He didn't have the baby, did he? I thought that rang a bell. It does. If it all goes south, Arteta can actually learn something from Mr. Tudor and sub him after 17 minutes. Bit worrying, that idea. The club should honour any promises made to Kepa if that involves him playing. There are no promises made to Kepa. No, that's not how... It's not, please, you promised. They're sportsmen, like Kepa knows. I don't get it as well. This isn't about promises. I don't think anyone has made him any promises. I refuse to believe that. Somebody was saying, I think it was Positive Dan was saying, what if it's in his contract? Kepa's got a contract that says if we make the League Cup final, he has to play. No, he hasn't. I've never seen a contract like that. That'd be an insane contract to sign. No, I think this is an open and shut case. But, like I said, James Trafford is playing for Pep. And I don't think that can help but give our forward line a bit of a boost. Because if you're up against Donnarumma...
He's not there.
No, Gay's not playing. Who knows who's playing at the moment? I mean, Pep's going to have one of those. He was very bullish about it. He said James Trafford's a good keeper. So, yeah, but he's not your best keeper, is he? Do what's best for the club, play your best team, win the game, and we can all go home happy. Yeah, because I think... I think everyone's slowly coming around to the idea that this is not a make or break League Cup final. I think if we lose this League Cup final, we'll still win the Premier League because they've left themselves too much to do. And I could also make a case for the fact that if Pep wins this, they can relax a little bit because at least they've won some silverware. The number of our fans who have... Kyle, when he was on here months ago, said he'd be happy if we just win the League Cup. He just needs us to win something. So many... We've had the conversations, Andy, with so many people saying winning the League Cup is a brilliant springboard. After all, look at when Wigan won the Champions League as a result of winning the League Cup, when they were promoted to the European Super League. Wigan,
look at the winners of the FA Cup last season, how well they did in the FA Cup this season.
Amazingly.
Yeah, going out to a non-league club.
Yeah, incredible.
Macclesfield.
Mind you, we did take their best player. And what a player he is, too.
Oh, yeah.
What a player he is. You think it's Pep mind games, Trafford injured during warm-up on Sunday incoming? Sandy, brilliant comment. No, I genuinely think he's going to play James Trafford. I think there's a point of difference here that I think is obvious, and I know we all know it. It's that Pep's won some stuff. Pep has won twice as many league clubs as Arsenal in our entire history, just in the last 10 years. He's won 6 Premier. He's won stuff. I think there's a part of him now that's sticking 2 fingers up to all these plastic Man City fans that are going, he's got to go. It's like, no, hang on a minute. If you're not going to be grateful to Pep Guardiola, I know real City fans are. There's no question that real City fans respect and admire and are grateful. And I think real City fans can take the fact that they might not win silverware this season either, and they'll live.
But was I hearing about a few months ago when City fans were saying, "Oh, well, if you get to the League Cup final, we're not going anyway"?
Well, do you know what? There'll be tickets. If you look now, I mean, there's no point, obviously. But when I last looked for games of City, there's plenty of City tickets left, going for a reasonable price. There's no Arsenal. I mean, like you cannot buy a reasonably priced ticket for sit with the Arsenal fans.
So you weren't tempted to go and sit with the City fans then?
No, I wasn't. I don't think. No, not in a cup final. I've done that. I did that. I've done that a few times. I did it Stamford Bridge. I've done it at White Hart Lane. Sat with the home fans just to see the game. We lost when I did it at White Hart Lane. It was horrible. Pep might overthink it. Senlak, absolutely agree with you. Good to see you there. And Dan Gorgon 4168. Come on, geezer. It was the Way of the Dragon, one of the iconic fight scenes in the Colosseum. No, I sort of vaguely remember it, but forgive me, I hadn't seen those films since I was about 10, which is a little while ago now. Good evening, Dan. Hope you are well. Glad to see you. Come on, you Gunners. Good to see you too, Richard Andrews. We are discussing. Let me put this poll up. Zanzi, tell him a quick story while I put a poll up, because I'd love to get the opinions of it. I cannot believe this is even a conversation. Raya or Kepa? Like in the poll, if the poll was just who's the better keeper,
yeah,
I don't think that's a pretty straightforward one, isn't it?
But what I'm worried about is the fact that you're going to put a poll up. This is why I'm moving back a bit.
Well, all right. Let me Kepa to start. Let's start that poll. Oh, put a question mark. I don't like it when I get my grammar wrong. Right. Guys, get that answered, will you please? And if you haven't hit like yet, what are you actually waiting for? This is as good as it's going to get, you know. We've dressed up for you and everything. Thoughts on Cundy? Oh, yeah, I love this. Oh, thank you for bringing this one up, Cole. Thoughts on Cundy saying Pele wouldn't get into this Arsenal team?
Well, Jason Cundy, I mean, he's a bit of a
Jason Cundy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Because you've obviously taken the high ground and the correct answer there. It behooves me to play devil's advocate. Can I just play devil's advocate then? What he's saying is that in terms of fitness and sports science and the way players look after themselves, it's incomparable to the 1956 World Cup. Was it? No, what am I talking about? 58? What was the first one that he was in? I'll grab this deed.
What was it? 58, 64, and then 70, wasn't it? He won.
I'm trying to remember. So 66, 62, 58. So Sweden was 58.
66 was us.
Yeah, no, but I don't know what 62 was now. Was it Mexico? No. Tokyo? No. Where was the 62 World Cup?
You go and have a look.
Was it in Europe? Sweden? It was 58 was in Sweden. I mean, I'm pretending I know. I have no idea. I wasn't born.
58, 62, and 70, but it doesn't say where.
70 was the famous
Mexico.
one. Yeah, with the... it was the first one that was shown in colour. So it has this kind of ethereal satellite quality to it. 66 obviously is in England. 62 and 58 I think is in Sweden.
58 was Sweden, yeah.
Yeah, so 58 is Sweden. 62 I have no idea. Could be South America somewhere.
1966, 1962. Oh, Chile.
Chile. Ah, there you go. Was it really? Okay.
I can remember that now because everyone was going. It's Chile.
Right. Well, can you do that again? Because when you look at some other screen, you freeze. So no one got to.
There you go. Yeah, I'll have to put my hood up as well because it's chilly.
Oh, he's Gluminati.
Oh,
He's gone Gluminati.
The Arteta winning, so he'll fucking stay now, won't he?
Just because he's successful, everyone will want him.
Yeah.
Is it similar to Havertz or Gyökeres? Nope. No, it's not similar. Although we can have that conversation. We are going to have that conversation, in fact. Mr. Tom, thank you. It was in Chile. Getting into that now. Let's bring that back. I think Cundy has a point. Time travel Martinelli to the 50s, 60s, and he'd be a football god. And it's Martinelli on the wing. No, do you know what? I mean, I kind of get what you're saying. I really have a hard time believing that Pele wouldn't get into this side. But let us be clear. I think there is some case to be. We were looking at the fastest times for the 100 meters in 1936. Jesse Owens runs 100 meters in 10.3 seconds. So it's almost a second faster now in 90 years. So that's the kind of level of athletic. But then, is the same true of... I mean, Pele was somebody with great control and technique, but playing with a different weight of ball, muddier pitches. I mean, Pele scored 1,228 goals in his career, but really most of them were against very poor sides. Maybe he just wasn't that good. However, I do think Jason Cundy... Look, you know what? We're not doing enough of that, Zanzi. We're not doing enough clickbaity things.
I know. Thing with Pele, though, I mean, if Pele was around today, then he would have the training that players get now.
Oh.
So he's still got the knowledge and the skill of playing like he did in the...
I saw you point
70s.
your head with knowledge.
Yeah.
Where were you pointing to for skill?
Feet, skill.
Yeah, I see. Is that where you keep your skill, is it?
I certainly do, mate, yeah. That's why I'm two-footed.
Both left.
That was wrong, wasn't it?
I don't know. Some of the tackles in the 70s, I think Martinelli's career would have been ended before it started. A lot less longevity in football in the 70s and 60s. I don't know.
You should have seen, I didn't see it, but if you ever look at any of the 62 stuff and 58, it was literally as soon as Pele got the ball, someone was there whopping them up in the air.
Yeah. Well, that's why I think it was a miracle George Best played till he was 28, because first of all, he was drunk every single day. And secondly, I mean, he got kicked in a way. I thought it was amusing going back to watch, I can't even remember who it was now, Wimbledon playing, it might have been Wimbledon Leeds in the 80s. It was an 88 game. And you're looking at it going, seriously? Not even a yellow card? Like, there's people, like footballers in the late 80s didn't have to roll around so much because it was like you weren't getting anything anyway. If you want to stop all the diving and the rolling around, just stop giving them yellow cards. Just go, yeah, kick whoever you want. Make it a full contact sport. That's what I want to see. What do you think of that, Mr. Tom? Should we have that back? Pele did promote Viagra.
Proper shin pads as well.
What's that?
Bring back proper shin pads.
Proper shin pads. I know you're playing a suit of armour.
Have you seen the shin pads now, though? I mean, you have to wear a shin pad. That is a legal thing. But these shin pads are probably
Cardboard.
no bigger than sort of that size. That's it. And they call that a shin pad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, it's because they're all playing in slippers anyway, so you can't really kick anyone.
Oh, God, yeah.
Arsenal's quad loading trophy on Sunday. I am doing the watch along. Unfortunately, do you know what? I bought, this is because of you, Zanzi, so it'll be good for the other watch alongs, for the Champions League and things like that. I bought a Sabutio scoreboard.
Ooh. What does UTA mean? Up the Arsenal? Ah, possibly.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Or up the Arteta?
Up, yeah. God, if he wins a quad, we'll have to keep him.
God, if we're Champions League, that's it.
God, he's never going, is he?
I'll start supporting a championship side like Spurs.
And the Premier League's crap because Barcelona, Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid aren't.
Mm.
I mean, somehow Atletico Madrid got past Spurs. I mean, 17th in the Premier League,
And apparently the Premier League is shite because
it's shit.
even though teams aren't playing us, it's still shite.
Yeah, it's shit. It's not exciting at all. It's not.
No.
There's no good football being played anywhere. Meh, 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 my day. Meh, meh. It's like I've never heard that before. I guess it's not even frustrating anymore. It's amusing, really, when you think, okay, we've just won the quadruple. What will people say now? Yeah, but me.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
There's no good. We only won it because of the side.
Yeah, we only won it because everyone else was shitter than us. That's the thing. It's like, sorry, soz. But, it comes to a point where you kind of look at it and say, of course, we don't play attractive football against teams that have 10 men in their own box.
That's it, yeah. I mean, it's been proven now that as soon as the team plays Arsenal, it's all right, we just step back in defence and see what they can do.
I thought Bayer Leverkusen, right, who, even when they knew they had to score, was still a bit like, yeah, we don't want to get beaten badly, though. There wasn't really... I mean, I'm a nervous little kitten, and I was on the booze. But honestly, I am going to be nervous for every game now. I'm going to be nervous on Sunday. I've got Monday off work. I said to the gaffer, I was like, I'm either we win, in which case I'm going to be drunk, or we lose, in which case I'm going to be drunk. And there's no way I get through an entire 90 minutes sober because I'm just going to be too nervous. And I am doing a watch along, and I think it's going to be a really close game, and I dread the meltdown. Every Arsenal game is fraught with the danger of an Arsenal supporting meltdown.
You know something? For these Gluminati, if Arsenal win, they're going to say, well, it's only the League Cup, isn't it? It's not really much, is it? If we lose, he's going to say, yeah, fucking Arteta should be here, should he?
Yeah. He's rubbish.
Yeah.
He's not the man I told you he'd never take us up. They're sitting around waiting for the I told you so. I told you he'd never win anything with this manager. So I still think we're going to win the league. He could still bottle it from here. All right then. There's you can just put it off like those people sitting around waiting for midnight. Just go, well, you might have won the league and the League Cup and the FA Cup and the quadruple. But what else has he won in 6 years? And he has spent 1.1 billion. It's all that. It's like, okay.
Even if we get past Bayer Leverkusen, we're still going to lose to fucking Barcelona.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Southampton, they're going to smash us in the FA Cup.
They might.
Yeah, seriously.
Barcelona obviously is not a team that you want to play, given the way they just played. But I don't think it's an equivalency. I think beating Newcastle like they did batter Newcastle. People are starting to ask questions about Eddie Howe now, aren't they?
I watched the second half because it was 2-2 at half time. I thought, okay, I'll put the TV on to watch it.
Yeah, I did.
And the second half, it was almost as though Newcastle or Eddie Howe at half time said, okay, lads, 2-2 half time. Let's just not defend in the second half, okay?
It's this slipping over in Spain. It's been happening everywhere. It happened in our game as well. People falling over. It's like there's a world stud shortage.
Yeah.
Collis writes, teams are currently set up and drilled to stop you playing expansive, free-flowing football. As Henry said, you find a way to win. You find a way to win.
Is this Henry Kissinger?
Yeah. Well, okay. I was doing Terry Henry. All right. So
he weren't bad, was he?
He'd get into this side.
I don't know though, because I mean, the games involve so much. Would he be able to? Does he have the capabilities to play for? Yes, he does.
Well, he'd definitely make the bench.
Yeah.
He'd definitely make the bench because we've got Jesus on the bench, and I think he's better than Jesus. And I'm not sure Jesus has got. I'm not going in on any of our players. It's not the time to do it.
I'm not sure about Bergkamp though, or Ian or even.
Oh, Bergkamp too slow.
Yeah.
Who was on a couple of weeks ago? Do you remember the guy that came on and said Bergkamp was a failure in Italy? We only buy washed up players. And it's like, just tell me you've never watched football without telling me you've never watched football. Lucky Singh with Glazers Out fan. Hi there. Lucky Singh. Good result tonight. Bournemouth and no mugs. You've only got one game every 12 days. How hard can it be? Brian Mbuemo, manager, can change position, dump, 4s, 9, Mason Mount, just one, come on early, dump of Bournemouth, Brighton, Brentford, yay! Henry V, actually. Newcastle need new blood. Some faces in the black and white. Mate, I think they're losing players. I don't think they're going to bring in players. Certainly not looking like the Messiah. And it is very likely, I would say, that Sandro Tonali does want to leave. I would definitely be keen to take him. I'm hearing, again, more and more rumours about Julian Alvarez coming to Arsenal. Apparently, there's only a 90 million... I wouldn't be... Would you... Could it be Andrea Berta brought him to... Because he is the arch strategist, the shadow, operating in the shadows, the puppeteer, Andrea Berta. When he signed Julian Alvarez, said, I've put a clause in that if I want to take you to Arsenal when I go, you're coming with me. And Julian's going, yeah, I'd love that. I love Arsenal. I couldn't go there directly from Man City. It just wasn't. I don't know why I've made him a boy from Halifax, but you know, he probably is. I've always wanted to play for Arsenal, boss. You'll bide your time here at Atletico, the third largest club in Spain. You'll beat Tottenham.
What do I do with me Kestrel?
Did I freeze or did you freeze?
I think you did.
Okay.
Unless I did as well.
I think we both did. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Do what again? Freeze.
Whatever you just did, I didn't see it. No, don't freeze.
Oh, sorry. Oh no, I was saying about my Kestrel because I'm not often. I've got a Kestrel in my hand.
Put that up your trousers. Chase the ferret out. Pretty cool. Kept heads, take another point, 7 years. I don't know if I need a mystic scroll to understand what you're saying, Lucky Singh, but I'd love Thierry even in his current state. Yeah, let's get him on. Pretty cool. Even the Thierry Henry in his second phase with us would probably get in. Sorry, not 7 years. 7 points.
Especially if we're playing Leeds.
I'm
waiting for Mr. Tom to fucking Leeds here.
He's still got to be in his bonnet about Dalman. Alvarez also a great free kick taker. We don't need one. We've got Declan, twice the price. Arquez.
Oh yeah, no, we got Gocky ears for taking penalties.
We'll be fine. I think we've got.
Oh, you said free kicks, so I didn't know what.
Free kicks. I think we.
Oh yeah, we got also fucking Eze as well.
Yeah,
he's good on the free. He hasn't taken one yet, has he? But that being said, we don't really get free kicks on that side, do we?
There was one on the in the Leverkusen game, wasn't there?
Yeah, but it's more to the right, wasn't it?
Yeah. Dalman should be banned by FIFA. I agree with you, except that I don't, and he won't be. And stop it.
Mr. Tom, I asked you a question earlier. I don't think you replied to me.
Answer the question, Mr. Tom.
Yes. Brentford. How are you feeling? Are Leeds going to beat Brentford?
Almost everything has something to do with Leeds United. Mr. Tom, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Tom.
Please get in the comments, Mr. Tom. Zanzi will not be kept waiting. Okay, so shall I have a quick look and see how the highly esteemed members of chat have voted in our little pollet?
Do you want to know which way I voted?
Well, it's close. How are you lot doing this? How is it one vote in it? 54% said Raya. 46% said Kepa. Am I supposed to understand that means that you think, all of you, bar one, think that that's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous.
I voted for Raya.
Well, then you're the difference maker. Dan did watch our game Quiet Entertainment one. No, I didn't. I watched Father Ted tonight. I feel Farker Under Dark may occur once again. Farker Under Dark. Bournemouth Pen, cool. What about Ahmad? Didn't see it. Didn't see it. Did see with pleasure, though, that Bruno Fernandes scored a penalty, and he's in my fantasy Premier League team. So watch out, world. Here I come.
Oh, you did see that Harry Maguire got sent off as well.
I did see that he got sent off. I don't know why. Did you watch the game?
No.
Well, then I think in the spirit of YouTube, then I think who better to discuss this match than you and I? Neither of us saw it. I thought it was a brilliant game.
Yeah, brilliant. Harry Maguire, yeah, definitely pulled the other bloke down in the penalty box. Definitely red card.
Pulled him off,
definitely
I heard.
penalty. Well, I don't know what happened in the changing room afterwards, but if he did that, lucky
Oh,
player.
slabhead.
Mm.
No, I thought it was great. I thought there was so much direct and purposeful football. It was so nice to see, refreshing. It's nice when teams only have to play once a week, though, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's nice that they don't always have to play Arsenal every day.
Yeah. Do you know what's interesting? A lot of people. This is another thing. I saw Mark Goldbridge. I really like Mark Goldbridge. I think he talks a lot of sense. But he was getting a bit hot under the collar, talking about how it's not an excuse. Like people saying, "Oh, you know, other teams in Europe have it easier because they play fewer games." Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you have fewer games to play, you're more refreshed each time you play. And he was saying, well, you know, first of all, when you're talking about Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, and Barcelona, all right, Barcelona and Real Madrid, they can put out fairly weakened sides against most of La Liga. You know, Paris Saint-Germain could probably play. I mean, Luis Enrique getting a bit a bit chippy, saying, "Oh, apparently we're just a farmers' league." Well, you are. Look, I would say if anyone questions whether the Liga is a top league or not, name all the teams in it. Good luck. You know, it's like is the Portuguese league good? No, and I tell you how you know, because you don't know most of the teams in it, and when it comes to the Premier League, that ain't the case. Most of the teams in the Premier League will be known to teams around Europe. And look at what happens when they play in the Conference League, they win it. And look what happens when they play in the I mean, last season's Europa League was a team that was like 16th and a team that was 17th in the Premier League. Different directions. Right, Man United got robbed today. Poor Man United. Harry Maguire, yes, red card. Agree with that. Well, do you know, you can't. We were only just saying because we haven't seen it. So I think that massively qualifies us to have an opinion. In fact, my opinion is that Man United were lucky to come out of that with a 2-2.
Yeah, I think it was lucky that they actually found out where the stadium was, because the Bournemouth stadium's very small, isn't it?
Tiny little thing. It's under a step in a.
Yeah. It's in someone's back garden.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
The only comparable league for me would be the 90s Italian league. High quality throughout. I agree. But never really that interesting to watch. You get a lot of people my age now saying, "Oh, I used to love watching Channel 4 Football Italia." No, you didn't. You know, they weren't great. There were some great games, don't get me wrong. There were some brilliant games. But if you said to the average person anywhere in the world, just as a quick explainer for why the Premier League makes so much money, if you said to a football, anybody who likes watching football anywhere in the world, do you want to watch a Premier League game or a Serie A game or a La Liga game or a Bundesliga game? Guess what they pick?
Oh, you didn't mention the Scottish League Cup.
No, of course, because that's
Premier.
amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. As long as you're watching Rangers and or Celtic.
Or the Welsh League.
Carmarthen.
Yep, or the League of Ireland. Brilliant. St. Patrick's or something like that.
Good guess, mate. Yeah, probably. Yeah. It was great in highlight form across a 6 hour It was great in highlight form across as hour 6 days after it happened. What's that? Are you talking about the Italian league? Oh my goodness, lucky. I think you should take a deep breath, because proud Lenny Yoro and Shaw, bad player, kept heads, did basics right, both sides, point fair. The Millet! Bournemouth's ground is like a Sabutia ground. In fact, someone nicked the scoreboard. I will be using that very line. I'm so annoyed that it's not going to be here in time for the League Cup final. I had to get it off eBay. You can't just buy these things, you know. Killerdairy Shamrocks. Fine. Golazzo! That's not even Italian. That's a Spanish word.
Or maybe that's one of the Irish teams he's talking about.
Golazzo. I play up front for Golazzo. Why not? Anyway. Serie A was great in highlight form. Yes, 6 days after it happened. Yeah. I mean, it was great. The George Weah goal always stands out for me for AC Milan when he ran the entire length of the pitch. But I thought we've got Thierry Henry doing that. I've always been an English football, and this is a silly thing anyway. When people say which is the best league, why? Why does it? Watch whatever league you want. No one. All these so-called Arsenal fans that are complaining that the Premier League's washed and it's shit. It's like, don't watch it then. Just watch what you want to watch. Like, you know what I mean? Who does that? Who tunes into every game going, I hate this? It'd be like watching EastEnders 3 times a week going, oh, I fucking hate this. Oh, I much prefer Coronation Street.
And if the Premier League was so shite and if Arsenal was so shite, how come we got so many supporters in
Ulaanbaatar.
That country I can't think of at the moment.
Mongolia.
No.
Aberystwyth.
Indonesia.
Yeah. A million Arsenal fans in Indonesia.
Yeah. Lamberter.
Lampeter. Jason Lampeter.
Yeah.
Bournemouth. You're just listing teams now. Bournemouth, Brentford. Come on, Lucky. Brentford. Come on, Burkina Faso. Love it. The way a goal is overrated, he barely beats anyone. That being said, I couldn't do it. It's not overrated. I'll tell you who was good, though. No, there were some amazing players. I'm desperately trying to remember his name now. He scored one of the best volleys I've ever seen in my life from like 30 yards out. Hits it so straight, low. Dutch player. Not the one with the glasses. Not Davids. The other one, Clarence Seedorf. What a goal. Chris Nix. What happened to Hello Darlings? Do you want to explain yourself? I look forward to that. Hello Darlings. I watched EastEnders. I'm going to do this voice for you now from now on. I watch EastEnders and do that every episode. I haven't watched EastEnders since 2006, 7?
Yeah.
What's the point?
I've not watched it this century.
Hey, look at us, pair of culture vultures. Probably down the Tate Modern. Kicking the bricks. Hey, sweeties. Hey, sweeties to you too.
There we go. He's back on form.
Isn't he? He's come the wrong way around giving it the EastEnders chat first.
Did you ever used to watch Corrie?
Never. I don't think I've ever watched an entire episode of Corrie.
No. I used to work with someone in Sussex going back 40 plus years now. And she was absolutely Corrie fanatic. And I wound her up one day. I said, "Oh, did you read the paper?" And she said, "Oh, what is that?" I said, "Apparently, after next year, they're actually stopping Corrie." And she went, "Oh."
How did she go?
Oh. Yeah,
I don't really know. Watch EastEnders as a Christmas tradition now. Now, my Christmas tradition is sitting in a chair. Go on, Chris. Don't like serial drama. What's the odds for Quad plus Spurs relegated? I'll find out for you. Hang on. Let's see if I can...
Oh, what are the odds for the Arsenal Man City game anyway?
It's about 50-50. It's really... I think we're marginal favourites.
As in water marginal favourites.
It's like na 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 na. Love the water margin. The 7 warriors of the water margin will win the quadruple. And Tottenham. How do you spell Tottenham? No one cares.
SHI.
Yep. Thank you. What do you think of Tottenham?
Shit.
And who do you think are shit?
Tottenham.
Oh my God, flaming Ada, mate. Just calm down. Just fucking relax, okay? Right. I've just found out the probability of us winning the quad has now jumped. It's jumped to 3%.
From
2%.
Ooh.
It was actually at one point, obviously, it was less than 2%. It was about 0.5% way back. So the odds on But it's 0.5% chance, so it's 1 in 200. Get your money on that now. Tottenham aren't going down, it looks like. I mean, they had a good performance midweek. Igor Tudor's got a tune out of that team now.
Yeah, but they can only do it in Europe.
Do what? Get wiped
Win.
out. Well, Pele's underrated. Will excel in the modern era. Creation, space, touch, vision, tackle, evasion, and power. Watch the 70 final. Immediately went to the park to kick the ball hard and accurate. I tend to agree with you. I think, Zanzi, your point earlier was really well made as well, which is like if he was around today, he'd be benefiting from all the same sports science and technology. But you do have to acknowledge that there is truth in the idea that football's moved on.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm not sure Jan Molby would be the hero that he was to me now. Who shot Phil Mitchell? I didn't know he'd been shot. Is he dead? I mean, it's a fictional creation. Pam's sister. I was just making that up. That's worth a cheeky £5. A cheeky £5. You know it is. No, you're right. It is worth a cheeky £5.
Well, for the quad or the quad
for the
and
quad
Chelsea.
and Tottenham. Quad and Tottenham. Well, the quad on its own is worth a cheeky £5 at 3%. You know, that's a you're getting the right odds for that. I know Boy Tendia is not here tonight. If you're watching this in replay, we miss you. But it does mean I can say I'm not sure the quad's loading. I'm just not sure.
That's a very profound statement, sir.
I think my gut, my heart, and everything is telling me we'll probably lose this League Cup final. We're not good in League Cups. Only one man has ever won a League Cup as manager of Arsenal.
Well, yeah, but then when Ian Rush scored and we came back and beat them, as soon as Ian Rush scored, I was thinking, oh, crap.
Yeah, everyone was.
Yeah.
No, but as we've said before, they'd never lost a game where he scored first.
I know. But we did it.
There was that joke going around the League Cup final in '87 where the Liverpool fan went up to the ticket office and goes, "My usual, please." I'll take my usual seat. There was 14 finals in 10 years or something, 17 finals, something like that. Absolutely absurd. Dan Zanzi, some weeks ago before the MCI tumble, this Sunday was termed as the biggest Sunday of the last 6 years by Twitterati. What do you think the Sunday means in today? No, I don't think. Yeah, no, great question, Charles. You're brilliant at questions, by the way. We should get you up here. When are you coming up here? I'll let you go first, Anzi. I know I've touched on it already today. What do you think? Make or break? Must win?
Make or break? No. Must win? No. I don't think this game's going to have, or hopefully have, no effect on the league whatsoever. But if it did,
yeah.
I think if I'm harking back to the 1970s when we won the league then, and we lost to Stoke 5-0.
I was looking at the because this is the further. This is even. I mean, like even if we just got on to win the league from here, this is the only time I can remember us being this far advanced. It's now March 21st. Tomorrow, we play Man City in the League Cup final. I don't think we've ever been in 4 competitions this late in the season. I mean, it's unheard of. It's unprecedented. You know, largely because we've always been so shit in the League Cup final, but to still be in the Champions League and the Premier League, I don't think it can be understated. I think I said at the top of the show, like, this means a lot because we need to prove that we can get over the line against the City team. We can beat them. We've beaten them. We've got a great record against them. But on the day, is it going to be disappointment like it was last time we played the League Cup final? Which was, frankly, abject. Quad is 25-1. Well, I'm getting... Yeah, so I was rough. I'm getting 3%, so slightly worse than the odds you're describing. Have you seen that from a bookies, Chris? Is that quad is 25-1? That wouldn't surprise me from a bookie, tight as they are.
I'll be more upset losing to Tottenham than I would losing this League Cup.
What, in the league? Losing to Tottenham in the league?
Or just losing to Tottenham at any time, really.
Well, it's going to be.
I mean,
from
you
now
lose
on,
to
isn't it?
Tottenham and stop attacking me, Chair. Lose to Tottenham in the league or anything.
Is that Jet from Gladiators
What?
that was just attacking you with a pugil stick?
I don't know who Jet is.
Have you heard of the show Gladiators?
Yeah.
She's one of them.
Is she? Is it she, is it?
It is a she.
Could be. Hang on.
You want to check, mate?
No, it's not.
Does she have a pugil stick?
I might have.
Is she wearing? You've got a pugil stick. I've got a Pritt stick. Let's call the whole thing.
Yeah, but I don't put my pugil stick where your pitch stick goes. Oh, dear.
You want to try it,
let us
mate?
start the
Don't
whole
knock
show
it till
again.
you've tried. Don't knock it till you've tried it. Embarrassing club, London, Tottenham Hotspur. Very well said, Lucky Singh. Quad Cox relegated in England. We're in dream territory now, aren't we? Donnarumma is not starting for Man City. I know. This is what I don't get. Like, Pep is just militantly. He's on it now, isn't he? He's like, I'm playing James Trafford. Don't care. He doesn't seem to care. He's like, fuck you lot. I'm going anyway. He looks like a person who's just been up for weeks on end. He's like that, he's like people who have a baby and it's like, oh, what's it like? Oh, it's amazing. It's brilliant. And you see him 6 months later, he goes, yeah, it's good. Yeah, I love it. It's brilliant. Please can I stay at your house for a bit?
Yeah.
I prefer Donna Summers.
Do you want him?
Yeah, Donnarumma. I prefer Donna Summers. I feel love.
I actually prefer Doner Kebab.
Kuna SC straight in with nope. Can you? What's that in relation to? Is that something I said? Sorry. Good to see you, Kuna SC. Nope to what? Yeah, because what was the other thing that came up? Yeah, so we were talking about this in terms of, is this the biggest match? Oh, is that what you're referring to, Guna SC? Nope. Hopefully, because no one wants to lose a cup final. But if I really think about it, I don't think listen. It would be wrong of me to pretend otherwise. I just want to see us win the league. I'm not saying it's the greatest achievement of all time if we win it, but think for all of us, a parade, a chance to get together and celebrate, and that's all I care about. I don't think it ends the conversation over Arteta for some people. I don't really care about Arteta. All I care about is us winning the Premier League and having something to celebrate, and then hopefully building on it. But, we've seen what happened to Liverpool when they won the league. I don't think it means anything for next season. I'm only looking as far as the 1st of June. I want to be happy on the 1st of June. I can't envisage us winning the Champions League because it's just outside of my frame of reference. But I do think we'll get past Sporting, which means we could be in a semi-finals second year in a row, which is, listen, I'm not pretending that's good enough, but it's good relative to what we've known in the past. And then the FA Cup, I think if it comes to it and we just win the FA Cup Premier League, it's always been good enough for me, the double. Our 4th double.
Yeah, the proper double.
The double. There's no other double. But I'd like to see Tottenham relegated. I'm just a bit worried after that performance on Tuesday. Sorry. Dan starts again. On Wednesday. I prefer Donna Summers. Nope. Dan, full focus Bournemouth like we played them. Yeah, but that's ages away. We're not talking about Bournemouth. We've got 2 games before them. Liverpool have before. No. Liverpool have before? No. I'm sorry. I'm not catching up here. But Liverpool have before. No. Don't know what that means. For me, City are clear favourites. Are you taking bets? What odds are you offering? Because Arsenal are favourites with the bookmakers. If I can get a bet on Arsenal with you, if you're giving, what odds are you giving then? I'll take whatever I can get at the moment. We are, when you say for you they're favourites, what does clear favourites mean? Would you give me 2-1 on Arsenal? Because I've got a wedge to put on that. On Bet365. See what I mean? Bookies are scumbags, and I say that, and I used to be one. But like, fucking 25-1 on a 33-1 probability. They're laying that bet off and making money either way. It's just disgraceful behaviour. God, I hate bookmakers. That's better. Getting TalkSport vibes now, talking about your pugil sticks. Yeah. Pep is clear about Old Trafford. About Trafford. What does it show, Dan, when Arteta was asked and he diverted the question? Yeah, it just shows Arteta doesn't have the cavalier attitude of Pep Guardiola, but I think it's easy for Pep to go, don't care, I've won 4 of these. I think at this point, maybe it's just me who feels like this. Should I do another poll? I'll come to you in a moment, Zanzi, but for me, I'm getting very clear vibes from Pep Guardiola that he feels a little bit wound up by Man City fans not giving him enough credit. It's like, you win all of this, season after season, 4 in a row, Centurions, the treble, Champions League, 4 League Cups, a couple of FA Cups. You win all of this, and you have a season where it doesn't go quite your way. You get beaten out of the Champions League by Real Madrid, and you've got people going, Pep's lost it, he doesn't know what he's doing. You think, oh, fuck all of you then. That's the vibes I'm getting. So when it comes to the League Cup, he goes, yeah, I'm playing Trafford. In fact, actually, I'm playing Haaland in goal. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? I'm Pep Guardiola. Kiss my dust. Arteta likes keeping his cards close to his chest. It is a bit boring. You can't pretend it isn't. Mikel Arteta, I mean, come on, man. If he was even asked in the press conference, like Pep said he's playing Trafford, are you going to play Ray? I don't know yet, we'll see. He does this thing and goes, we'll see. What do you got to see? Like, oh, which one of them performs better in training? Shut up. You know who you're picking.
I honestly think when he was asked about Trafford playing for Man City, I honestly don't think he cared who Man City were putting out because he's concentrating on his own side.
No, but the question was when they said to Arteta, Pep's already come out and said he's playing Trafford. Can you tell us who you're playing in goal? And he said, no, we don't know yet.
Oh, right, okay.
He didn't. Yeah. He didn't. He said, I don't know yet. And he does know. And he just doesn't want to tell. So what? I guess the point is, Pep is clear about Trafford. What does it show when Arteta was asked and delivered it shows that Mikel Arteta is very much more cagey than Pep Guardiola, and he hasn't won any. He's won 1 FA Cup, so you can't really expect him to be. Yeah. I think, well, I've said it dozens of times on this channel. Let's do away with press conferences. They're fucking boring. And even if... Let's not get rid of the ones for people like Ange Postecoglou. You should have an audition, and if you're funny, you get another one. If you're Antonio Conte, you get a lifetime pass. You can do them whenever you want. What is the history of this club? What do you think of Tottenham? Who do you think are shit?
Well, if they ask you to be our press correspondent...
I'm doing it now. Yeah. Go on. In fact, let's do it. There's a new section of the show called Dan's Filling In for Mikel Arteta. But let's have your questions in the comment section. Dan, you got any questions for me for the Cup final?
Yeah. Who's in goal, mate?
The goalkeeper. Every time. Don't worry about it.
Well,
you'll know who it is. He's got gloves on.
I'm going to write it down to my son.
It's going to be David Raya, and I'll tell you for why. Because he's a better keeper. I make my decisions like that. I'm not complicated. I've looked at the two of them. I've gone, yeah, David. That's why I play him in all the big games. You know, if it was a Champions League final, would you be okay? Oh, we promised Kepa. What? Like, no. You'd be like, This is what I mean. You can't have it both ways. Like, I'm the manager. I'm playing Kepa. Shut up if you want. I'm playing Raya. Kepa's on the bench. That's good enough. Most of you aren't on the bench, by the way. Bench is a fucking great... It's a free ticket. Right? You fucking remember that. And he's getting paid. He's getting paid to be there. Yeah. Next question, please. Arsenal fans win FA Cup match, get point more Bournemouth. There was a window where AC Milan made it easy to watch football free on Channel 4. Late 80s, I refused to pay for football. Milan were glorious. Prem was shit. Cost money I did not have. That era was top. See, I was in that era that you're describing. That's when I was going to football a lot. And it does make me laugh because our football wasn't great. The football was not great in England pre-Premier League. And Serie A was glamorous. And I remember when, David Platt went out to Italy and Gascoigne, and they were just a level above. The Serie A was just a level beyond. They had all the great players. Pep hasn't got anything. Greyborn 7953. Great to see you. Pep hasn't got anything on Arteta. He might have, something on the hard drive. Fans very easily become entitled. Man City fans forgetting what their club was before Pep is a perfect example. Mortlicky takes is well said. Absolutely agree with that, but and I think Big Steve, Man City fan, I really respect and admire. He was saying the same thing. He was, where were you lot when we were? I cheered on Sean Gota. Of course, I'm going to cheer on Erling Haaland. Paul Dickov. Personally, I think Arteta has got what it takes this time round. He has come so close. If he doesn't, then he has to go. Thoughts? Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't win the league from here, that's a fact. I listen, and I say that with love, and I'm not trying to do anyone down or do anyone dirty. But if you fuck up this league from here, that's a mentality issue like I've never seen before. We are 95% to win the league from here. We've just got to win 4 more games and draw one. Really, if we can draw the one at the Etihad, the Etihad. Anyone seen Trump say that the Japanese didn't tell anyone about Pearl Harbor in front of the Japanese PM? He's mad. Yeah, he should do our press conferences. A lot of people are saying that Kepa's a good keeper. I'm saying no. And don't get me wrong, but why is Keir Starmer getting involved in World Order? We're so close to winning the league. I fucking love that comment. Charles, that may be of some brilliant comments you've made. That's right up there. That's I don't know, but we've been talking about this for a while now. It's like pending a global disaster, Arsenal will win the league. Let's get the troops in Iran. No. Stop it. Fuel prices. Stop it.
Yeah. Do it.
Priorities, Keir. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, to be fair, Keir's not really getting involved, is he?
He's an Arsenal fan. He should do.
Why have we got such shit Arsenal fans?
I know.
Manchester City got lucky. Abu Dhabi by them. Do you know what the difference is between Dubai and Abu Dhabi?
Oh, go on, Tan. What's the difference between who?
Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
Between Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. Dubai don't show the Flintstones, and Abu Dhabi do. Anyway. Chelsea fans suffering amnesia about their club before it benefited from corrupt mushroom money. Mortlicky, Texas. Brilliant comment. They talk about this, the DNA of our club winning. No, it's not, though. It's that you won 38 trophies under Roman Abramovich. It was like 38 trophies and like 29 of or 20 or 32 of them. And with dirty team. Henri, I'll say it 1,000 times. Just give me the leagues. Are you and Zanzi on the league first boat or come as you are types? Yeah, what do you mean? Like, are we on the? I'll say it 1,000 times. Just give me the league. I am totally with you on that. I don't care about any. If we win the League Cup and we don't win the league, no, I'm not happy. I'm not.
No, I'll be.
No, it's like this at this point. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to suggest that it isn't a great achievement to win the league. It is, but to throw it away from here, having come second 3 previous seasons, that's deliberately not winning now. You know, you've just got to beat Bournemouth and Newcastle at home. Either side of Man City getting a draw, and those 3 results are pretty much good enough to do it.
Bearing in mind we'll be 12 points clear before Man City kick a ball in the Premier League.
Is that right?
Yeah, because we play Bournemouth before they play Chelsea.
I think you must be right. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a 12:30 kick-off and they're 5 or something like that.
Yeah, might even be an 8 o'clock kick-off. Theirs.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you're right. Didn't write down the times. Silly me. Here it is. Yes, I did. Wait there. Chelsea. No, it's supposed to be a 3 o'clock kickoff. I take it they've pushed that back then. So yeah, I've got the original kickoffs. So we're probably 5:30. They're probably an 8. But I can look that up in a second.
No, I think we're 12:30.
Oh, it's a fix. They've done that on purpose. Everything's fixed and we're being fitted up. In a fix. Up. Fitted. Fitted fix up. Don't care about any of the games. So Bournemouth. So we play Bournemouth.
Yeah, we played Bournemouth 12:30 on the Saturday, and Cheaty don't play until Sunday.
Yeah, Cheaty.
4:30.
Cheaty. But that'd be a good game though. If they draw that, yeah,
we'll be 11 points clear.
It's gonna be.
And they'll have 7 games to play, so we just need 10 more points at the most.
City found a pot of gold. Random places. Did you know tennis players can do magic? For example, you're an even, he's a win, even he's a win.
God.
Can we have like your questions for the no one got on board with the questions for the I'm doing the press conference. Ask me anything you want. Hola amigos, I was late to the stream. What's the consensus on Kepa Raya? Has to be Kepa, right? I'd prefer Raya, but he has to. Makuzi, you're totally wrong. So Makuzi, what we've established is you think that Kepa's a better goalkeeper than Raya, or it's only the League Cup. Fuck it. I mean, I can't make head nor tails of it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Ooh, slice X with a hand wave. I hope that's a hand waving. Pretty even split, Makuzi. No, it's not. Is it? Yeah, it probably is by now. Go on, if you vote, there's a poll in the Don Le Chateau.
55 for Kepa.
I can't see it. You guys are mental.
And 45 for Raya.
You guys are mental. Chicken Oriental. What the fuck is going on? Can somebody would the sensible people now vote? This is what I don't like about democracy. You're mental. How are you thinking that? Who's playing Kepa? Top gooners.
Well, it's been a really nice stream. Thank you very much, everybody.
Top and bottom gooners. Honestly, top, bottom, and mid gooners. You drive me mad. There's only one player in this League Cup. You're all going to feel so silly if Kepa drops a ball in front of. Mind you, I don't know if Haaland's playing. What if City just put out their second string?
Right. Easy win then. 6-0.
Mind you, who is there? Who are? Because they can't play Gahey.
No.
And they do need to.
Maybe they're going to. I was going to say colour him up, uncolour him, white him up, and say that his name is Mr. Smith, John Smith.
I think we'll draw a very fat line under that one. Diaz has not been playing well. Kuzanov played all right. Nunez and Ait-Nouri. I don't see that back four as hugely troubling. Bernardo Silva and Rodri in midfield hasn't worked. Cherki, Semenyo and Foden with Haaland up front. And we shouldn't fear this Man City team, but then it's a cup final. You go into any cup final. And, look at Palace last year in the FA Cup. So true. Chelsea have become far too entitlement Russian guy of all sanctions. We haven't even talked about the nonsense 1 year suspension. We've been cheating for a decade. Oh, Chelsea.
It's solely a suspended sentence for the.
I know. Well, they can't buy any academy players, which is all they buy. But now, if you do anything like this again over the next 10 years, we'll be forced to tell you off again.
Mm.
And then people saying, oh, but they self-declared it. It's quite literally the Premier League saying, see, City, if you just told us, if you just come clean, now we've had to go through this. It just annoys me. Kepa took us to Sunday's final. He's earned a starting position. I don't get it. That's the kind of thing that, he's earned it. So what? Do you want to win it or not? You play your best players. Stop being silly, everyone. I can't get my head around this. You're all mental. And it's gone and fucking gone up again. It's 57% now for Kepa to start. I'll
tell you what, I would laugh my head off if Raya does play and then gets injured and then Kepa says, Premier League? Nope, I'm not playing in that. I should have been in the League Cup final.
That's not how jobs work, though, is it?
I know.
I'm
not saving that ball. I'm not saving that ball.
Well, we'll kick him in the head then. I just don't listen. It's Brexit all over again. Thanks, Cole. Because it fucking is. It's like, should we have a referendum? No! No referendum. Have you met them? Met the people voting are mad. Look, you can't. What I'm saying is, Kepa's got us to the final. Yes, but we had a Brighton, Crystal Palace, Chelsea, right? Now we're playing in the final. It really matters. This Scouser facade on Noah Lang injury, Ibrahim Konate racism, Liverpool post Gala firing back, zero apology for Noah Lang. Did you follow? No, I didn't. I don't know very much about this at all. If anything, Ibrahim Konate racism. I don't know anything. Well, I mean, Galatasaray have had their problems, haven't they? I mean, if it's, I don't know what happened in that game. I didn't watch that game. Great result, but Premier League's washed. Voted Kepa because that's who I think will start, but whichever one starts. No, we'll change your vote to who you want. It's Kepa. Well, I understand how the question was misleading, X, but I'm not asking you who you think will start. I'm asking you who you would start. You can go and change it. You have my con permiso. I would play Raya, but I don't see Arteta not playing Kepa, sadly. Yeah, they've misconstrued. See, now it makes more sense. I'm not saying who do you think he's going to play. I think if Arteta goes out there playing Kepa, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. Because anything goes wrong. Who needs this? You play your strongest team, and then whatever happens, you go, well, what would you have done? Why invite the trouble? Why have... I mean, it's not like Kepa fills us all with confidence. I mean, I watched the penalty shootout. Could you please dive the right way for one of them? Please. Please. I mean, like, we went to 10 each, didn't it? Fuck's sakes. No. I don't know how we're having this conversation. If the question is who's the better keeper, then the answer is Raya. In that case, he should be playing. But Mikel said I could play, Zanzi. Can I play?
Okay, go on then.
Thanks so much. It's only fair. How can an Arsenal fan talk about if Arteta does win from here? Why is a fan thinking that? Our fans not supposed to support? Wow. No, you're supposed to have an opinion. The fuck is that? Of course you're allowed an opinion. I'm saying if he blows it from here, then he has to go. And I think everyone would agree with that. Recall a kanji, lol. Yeah. That's also true, Mortlicky. The squad will also question the decision if you have... Yeah, do you know what? Makuzi's good question. He's brought up a really good point. The squad will also question the decision if he overlooks Kepa. He's a good keeper too. But if I had the reins, I'd screw it and play Raya. I hear this argument where people say, oh, the team will go, oh, but you promised Kepa. No. If you're in an Arsenal shirt and you're going out into the Wembley pitch to win a league, you want your best keeper out there. Fuck everything else. You put your arm around Kepa and go, I love you, man, but that's David Raya. He's just won the Golden Gloves 2 years in a row. You know how you don't play in the important games? Yeah, that's just how it is, mate. Miles Lewis-Skelly isn't playing either, by the way. Well, I don't think he is. That's just all this thing about, oh, but he promised Kepa and now he's let him down. He goes, he's let him down to win the trophy. He's merciless. You know where Ramsdale's playing now? Yeah, so keep arguing, keep fighting, and keep winning, or keep bench warm. Desai, Babon, Rijkaard, Gullit, Van Basten, Ancelotti, happy days. Premier starts growing. There were some great players. I think my favourite player playing in probably was... Oh, there were so many good Serie A players back in the day.
Who was Boban?
Lozimir Boban, Croatian midfielder. Chelsea transfer window ban, not really. It's suspended. I would play Raya. I think that Arteta will play Kepa, but I hope I'm wrong. Richard, I think if the question is who is Arteta going to play, he is making a rod for his own back if he plays Kepa, and Kepa throws the ball out to Haaland. All Chelsea trophies won with corrupt Russian money are tainted and should be annulled. Well said. Did you see the ridiculously king question to the Leverkusen managed by his Irish reporter reminded me of Garth Crooks, lol. No, I didn't see that. Ridiculously long question. I think that's what he meant. Yes. Right, yeah. No, I did actually. And then he just answered it with a yes, didn't he? I can't remember what the question was now, but I admired Kirsten for that. He was just like, yes. It was one of those ones where the questions from a reporter that's like brought his sandwiches. It's like you could just tell it was one of those, right, and Kirsten just goes, yes. Long not king. At least no matter the outcome, it's not Ramsdale flopping about. Before you all jump on me, I like Ramsdale, but the guy's a flapper. But no one would we be having the same conversation if Ramsdale was still on the bench? If we hadn't bought Kepa and Ramsdale hadn't left, would you all be going, oh, let Ramsdale play? Oh. Saka, laka, boom, boom. What has Kepa done to lose his place? He's not as good as Raya. I don't know how this is confusing. I'm sorry. I did not expect this to go this way. I really didn't. Don't you pick your best 11 for a cup final? Oh, but it's all he likes. But he's promised. No, fuck that. He's a better player. He's playing. And all the other players will understand that. Sorry, Declan, I've got to drop you. It's just that a couple of years ago, I did promise Rob Holding that he could play in midfield. And, it's only fair I keep my promises. What? What are you talking about? David Raya to Sky. I was this close to joining Bayern. Looks like he was scouted by the big boys. Dan Zanzi, my impression, we were only in for him. David Raya, I would be surprised if we were the only one to be in. Do you? Nope, never use SPSS for analysis modelling. But thank you, man. Glad you're here. Love channel, guys. Real Analysis Sports. Love you. Lucky Singh. Get like, subscription up. Tell neighbours, friends about channel. Unless your friends and neighbours are Chelsea, in which case, don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
And can someone fire me some press conference questions? I'm ready and standing by. Zanzi, you got another question for me? Come on.
No, I was thinking actually earlier about Tottenham fans. Yeah, because Tottenham fans.
Tottenham.
That little team from Middlesex.
Yeah. Undersex.
Yeah. And, a few weeks ago we had a Tottenham. I'm doing it wrong again. Why am I doing it wrong? That way.
I don't know.
Tottenham fan who was from Wales, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah.
How's that work?
I don't know, but then
I've
again,
always loved chickens, and I thought they supported a team with a chicken.
Yeah, but then I started thinking, well, the only other Tottenham fan that I know recently also lives in Wales. No, he also lives in Wales. So what I'm thinking, are they emigrating to Wales, which is Wales, and when asked the question, oh, you're new here. Who do you support? He says, I support Tottenham. He said, I support Merthyr Tydfil. Tottenham are a good side. Oh, no, they're in the Championship now, aren't they?
Well, no one in Wales thinks Tottenham are a good side. The Welsh are very sensible. Raya's foot play is essential, and also his distribution encounters. He needs to start. I think he's a considerably better. I can't believe it, really. There is not a body of Arsenal fans who genuinely think that Kepa is better than Raya. They're all just doing it for these bullshit sentimental reasons, and God knows they're the same people that will be absolutely livid if we lose 3-0. And Kepa's flapping about and doesn't save one. You'll all be upset. You mark my... I hate doing the whole I told you so thing, but I'm going to have to.
Can I just say to everyone there, you may not notice this, but this is Dan having a rant.
Oh, I am properly having a rant. I'm angry. How many clean sheets did he even get? I mean, he kept a clean sheet against Port Vale. All right. Yeah, Kepa's better. Oh, look, Boyten Diaz. Yeah, I can't wait to hear what he says on this one. 4-1, quad loading. Excited to see Pep spitting all over the place, chewing on his spitball and scratching his face off come full time. Right, here we go. Who won the Community Shield this year? Palace. Might have to amend my prediction. 4-0. Boytendio, we've in the poll. Who would you start, Kepa or Raya? Just let me know. Dan, to be honest, I have no issue with Kepa starting. He's good enough to win that game. Had it been the UCL final, FA Cup final, Premier League, it'd be Raya all the way.
Who played in goal for us in the semi-finals against Chelsea?
That was Kepa. He nearly gave away a goal. You've frozen.
I know.
Back
I'm looking
in time. No, you have. You've frozen. When you change your screen, I don't know why, but it freezes you.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at to see who was in goal. Because I've forgotten.
If he plays Kepa and loses, it would be brutal. Exact Cole. Plays Raya and wins, nobody complains. Plays Raya and loses, how can you complain? So he played his best team. If Kepa... I'm not saying Kepa makes an absolute ricket of it, although he hasn't had a great time in cups before. But if he doesn't play well, then people go, oh, what are you doing? You should have played your best team. And that's what I would be saying, except I have to say it under my breath because no one's going to want to hear it. I told you so. Michael Carrick, please do one change throw. 4's 9 away. Brian and Mbeumo get different position. Brian and Mbeumo is brilliant, man. I would start Raya. I don't even think it should be a question. Boy Tendio's in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Like, thank you.
I was looking at the other squads that we played, and they were full squads. Just Kepa was in goal. But no, against Chelsea. It was
kind of full squads. I don't know if I'd say full squad. I mean, he brought changes in for the second leg at home to Chelsea.
Right. For first squad, we had from right to left, we had White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber.
No, you're talking about the home semi-final against Chelsea.
No, I'm talking when we played away to them.
Oh, right, okay. No, but semi-finals, I can't... Who did he play up front against Chelsea?
Away, he had Saka, Gyökeres and Trossard.
Okay, so Trossard...
Midfielders, Odegaard, Zubi and Rice.
Mm-hmm.
And then him...
Mm-hmm.
Him on the range. Well, these and the Buffaloes roam. He played...
While you're doing that, should I just read some comments? Other than Mason Mount should stay fit. Yep. It's not that Kepa is horrendous. It's that I want this squad. Yeah, me too. I want us to put our best team out. It shouldn't be controversial. Boy, Arsenal play best side. We haven't won a thing yet, and Jamie Carragher's already writing things. Jamie Carragher's a donut. I mean, imagine being Jamie Carragher and then stop imagining it. You'll hurt yourself. Maybe just no one gets offended. We should just play Tommy Sefer just to be safe. Nope. Love you. I love the way you think, Makuzi. You're a conciliatory person. You're trying to build. Just sub him off. Oh shit. Give Kepa the league game against City. All's fair. Well said, that man. You want to play the big game or give him a UCL game, FA Cup game? In fact, yeah, that's a shout. Give him the UCL game. Look at the team that we put out in the game against Crystal Palace at home. That had the likes of Jesus started, Norgard started, Calafiori was centre back, Lewis Skelly played, Aretha Balaga, and we got a 1-1 draw against Palace. So I'm thinking, don't do that again. Plus Raya's reactions to Worldies. Don't trust Kepa to Semenyo, Haaland. Listen, Ebonasasa, brilliant point. Welcome here. Make sure you've clicked like, all of you, by the way. Here's the thing. I'm not saying Kepa's a shit keeper at all. I really like him, got no problem with him. I don't think he would have made that save against Leverkusen. There's countless saves this season. I don't think the save against Everton with his feet, Raya makes that, Kepa doesn't. This is going to be a game. I think we win it 2-1 on Sunday. That's my prediction. I'm going with 2-1 to the Arsenal, marginal win. I think hopefully we go 2-0 up because I'd hate it to be 1-0 down, 2-1 up or anything like that. I just want a nice, calm afternoon, watch along. However, I think we win 2-1. But if it's 2-1, 10 minutes, and we've got loads of pressure from them, who do you want in the sticks then? Kepa probably doesn't save as many goals as Raya does. That's why he doesn't play as many games, no? Uslisek says, this season the difference in quality of our keepers is not as big as seasons before. Except for that season we had both Leno and Martinez. The difference between our number 1 and number 2 is huge. I don't need it to be huge. If I couldn't decide which of Raya or Kepa were better, this wouldn't be an argument. It'd be just like, it doesn't matter. But I know that David Raya has pulled off saves this season that Kepa Arrizabalaga would not have done. And I'm all for having Kepa in the side. He cost 5 million quid. Lovely. But he hasn't been great in cup finals before. Can we just say that? And David Raya is our best keeper. If it was David Seaman and Manninger, no one would be having this conversation. There's something weird going on. I didn't get any of the Kool-Aid. Have you all had Kool-Aid? Pep Please leave. He is leaving. I will be impressed with Pep and City if they beat us genuinely. Oh, they've got the players to score goals. We could choke a little bit. Not, it could become that. I think it's 2-1 Arsenal. That's my prediction. You've already said 3-1 Arsenal, haven't you?
Yeah.
Zanzi?
But then Manchester City have also got the players to concede a lot of goals as well.
Yeah, looking at their back four, which is why I think it's remarkable that he's playing Trafford. I'm not here to stop him doing something silly. He does do this though. He gets to certain games and then he's like, "Yeah, I've got to try something completely different, bit off the wall." Yeah, this is how Man City lost the Champions League final to Chelsea. Watched Raya's training montage earlier. Incredible. The guy is outstanding. I want the Kool-Aid too. Should we get Kool-Aid t-shirts? Layman Flappy Hansky. Oh God! How about that? The Newcastle. How about Newcastle versus Barcelona, and both keepers are ex-Arsenal. In the Champions League last 16 game between Barcelona and Newcastle, and both the keepers on the pitch are ex-Arsenal.
It's amazing actually, just how many ex-Arsenal goalkeepers are still knocking about.
One won the World Cup. Fancy that. Martinez won. It is crazy. Something journey destination. Nah, it's about the company. Trust the process. It has to be Kepa. Sakalaka boom boom is wrong. That's what. The journey's happened. It's the cup final now. Now the final bit of the journey is bring in the closers. Bring in the closers.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's like you've got two cars. One's a race car and one's a road car, and you drive to the track in your road car, and you think, "Oh, tell you what, leave it on the
race."
I'll just take the race road car out and see how we get on in the race."
It's taken me this far. I've come in a bus.
Yeah.
Beeping. Yeah, I came on my bicycle. We are at the destination, lads. Well said, Boy Tendio. The plane is landing. The train is stopping. Well, hang on, which is it, man? we're getting off the highway and entering suburban roads. The BNB is round the corner. There's a lot of mixed metaphors there. Can we stick with one? The plane is not landing. The bus is, there's a bus. Look at it. It's big ears. Sorry, we ears, big arms, blue Savannah eyes. I know. Well, look, I'm bound to get it wrong sooner or later, won't I? Don't interrupt me. I have to go again now. It's we ears, big arms, blue Savannah eyes. Anthony dipped in sherbet, Herbert, Earth, Ernie, Vader, Gert, Lush. Our Oi Razor. Hope you're well. We're winning the cap. Just watch the new Peaky Blinders film. You want some? I finally got the missus to agree to watch Peaky Blinders. Destination arrivée. Pour la destination. I don't know how it can be a fan base that has been so. Listen, I'm not saying I don't know how any of you feel, right? But I've heard this so much. We've got to win something. We've got to win something. We've got to win. Oh, play Kepa in goal. Yeah, it's his turn. What? One or the other, people. The best chance we have of winning is with our best team. No. Otherwise, let's just draw lots for it. And in goal is Bob Wilson. It's a surprise inclusion into the team, but he was promised apparently. If you had to choose either Layman, Seaman or Raya, would you start in goal if the other two was playing and still at Arsenal? Great ball. He's put the cat among the pigeons with an excellent question.
I know him.
Who? Greyborn?
Yeah, that's Sam.
Sam who?
I can't say his surname for legal reasons.
Why is he in the nick, is he? Is he an accomplice of yours? Has he done a bit of porridge with you?
No, he lives just outside something I can't talk about.
Well, I don't need his address. Never mind. Moving on, before he reveals everything about you. National insurance number NZ159.
Hello, Sam.
Hello, Sam. Great to have you, by the way. What a fantastic question also. Can everyone get on this one? I'm pretty comfortable with David Seaman in goal. With with the exception of one final, he never let us down.
No,
it is safe hands. He was my keeper. Oh, keeper, my keeper. Yeah. So for me, it's David Seaman. Zanzi,
Yep, Seaman.
Yeah.
Seaman.
Bottom line is you're in a position as primed as it could be to pull off something that no other club has ever done. Has to be the best 11 because it can't only progress if Sunday is a win. There you go. 100%. 100%. Put Kepa in for the Southampton game. Yes, 100%. Let him, in fact, just say to him, look, I know life's not fair. Poor you. Oh, no. You only get to be on the bench in the League Cup final. That's okay. All you had to do to make it to the final and be our goalkeeper for the final is be better than David Raya, and you're not. So it's all right. If I was Kepa, I don't want to be. I'm not a charity case. Fuck off. Put him in goal. I want a winners medal. Stop being a dick. Imagine that. I wish Kepa would say that. Right, it's time to believe. The most pessimistic Arsenal fan, frankly, has no business not being hopeful right now. I should know because I didn't predict us to win anything in the last 2 seasons. I didn't predict this to win this season either, to be fair. I said Man City would win it this season. That was my start of the season prediction, and I'm glad I was wrong. Clockenders, Premier League and Champions League, Raya, FA Cup and League Cup, Kepa, all the way in the last game of each competition. End of. Not end of at all. You play your best team. What's wrong with it? Surely you want to go to a final and watch Kepa let one in that Raya wouldn't have let in so that we lose in the last 10 minutes of the game and come back and go, well, at least we did the right thing by Kepa. 10 years from now, we'll all be sitting in this pub going, well, at least he did the right thing by Kepa. I mean, didn't want to win the quad anyway. Seaman, surely. Yeah, I think so too. It is indeed, Sam. National Insurance number NZ1594295. Hello, mate. Do some casual doxing, Zanzi, could go wrong. Seaman Layman don't have the test for passing out from the back. Okay. Well, we don't then. Just say that. Seaman, just kick it. Kick it up to Alan Smith. He's in for Gyökeres.
No, pass it out to Dixon. Then they kick it up to Smithy.
Yeah, because he can't even kick it as far as... mind you, actually, that's not true. This isn't true, but for some reason I thought that David Seaman once scored against Luton on their plastic pitch. I've looked, and unless he did it while he was at QPR, he didn't. And just to clarify, I live on the outskirts of Bournemouth, lol.
Yeah, the reason he lives on the outskirts of Bournemouth is going to wind him up now because he's 84 years old, right, Samus?
That's brilliant. I don't care if Seaman can't pass from the back. He's fucking David Seaman. And so is Mrs. Seaman. Alan Smith, surgeon. Sometimes I wonder if you're just putting random words in there to keep me on my toes. What? Am I missing something? What's Alan Smith, surgeon?
Oh, I don't know.
Alan Smith. 84 years old.
Yeah, he just confirmed it.
Yeah, he did.
He's an old bastard, he is.
The cheeky shit undermined it somewhat.
No.
And by the way, earlier when I wrote Michael, my keyboard suggested Thomas next. Lol, my keyboard is a gooner. Yes. Keyboard is a gooner. Keyboard is a gooner. La, 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 la. I only... Listen... Oh, you know, who needs a Monday of you lost the League Cup final, Kepa threw the ball to Haaland, you losers, who needs that? David Seaman. I think David Seaman is the answer. Shot stopping and presence easy. There's that save against Sheffield United, wasn't it, where he just literally saves it and like somehow gets a hand to it and juggles it up, and David Seaman
pushes it away.
We've had some keepers. Jens Lehmann is mad as a box of frogs, but God love him. Absolutely loved him. I mean, he did all right in his season, apart from the cup final.
Yeah,
where I was a bit.
Which we don't talk about.
All right, what if he plays Kepa and Kepa gets sent off? Because he nearly did. Seems like a lot of pressure having a name surgeon. Yeah. I want Monday filled with rivals dreading us doing the quad. So do I. Exactly. I can't give up this quad. Boy, Tendio. I mean, there's so much at stake here. I don't think you guys realise. The merch. I mean, what are we changing that to? Quad unloaded? What? I'm not getting my money back. And I can't dropship anything from China anymore. Straits of Hormuz. Fucking. He did have great time left back. Alan Smith, no doubt, good player. He did have a great time. Went left back. Alan Smith never went left back. Do you mean your Alan Smith with the blue lips? Because we're talking about Smudger. We're talking about the Golden Boot winner. It's insane how much these pundits get paid for a Bangladesh to say we're in trouble because Gahey will be in the back. Even my nan knows Gahey isn't playing and she's never even watched the sport. Makuzi, we agree on this, by the way. I think this is one of the things I like about Mark Goldbridge because he's come out and said it, and this is where I totally agree with him. It's like a lot of these football pundits are stealing a living. They don't watch the game. They have no idea. If you want to know about Man United, go speak to a Man United fan who watches them every week. Lucky Singh, right? You get some player, because he used to play for Man United, comes in, he hasn't watched them in weeks or months or longer, and they go, what do you think? And he goes, well, I just think whatever I'm told to or whatever is most likely to get people irritated enough to click in. So, I don't think that Pele would get into this Arsenal side. I think there should be an asterisk against this Arsenal side. I think Tottenham's run by lizards, an army of lizards. Do text in, numbers on the screen, text in if you think that Tottenham's an army of lizards. Going now for a quick break. Imagine Lehmann with these corners, he'd be knocking people out. I'd like to see it. If he plays Kepa and Kepa gets sent off, the bright side is that it allows both Raya and Kepa to play. Please God, no. No, I don't want to see that. As a rival Manchester United fan, Arsenal do everything you can, win over City. Exactly. I loved Crazy Jens. He was mad when he starts Kepa, play it nice and cool, son. Nice and cool. That's my comment of the day so far. If Rosie was here, she'd agree. That's brilliant. Get in. Play it cool, son. Nice and cool. You can't leave it open to interpretation. Everyone's waiting for us to do something silly.
We're going to win today because I've been drinking my lucky urine.
We're not playing today, but if we could win tomorrow, that would be a touch.
Tomorrow, yes.
Yeah, just better to win on the day you're actually playing. It's one of the things about football. I've always said this. I hold to this. So I'm going to rattle through who I would play. David Raya. Timber's still injured, I think. Ooh. So during Timber, I think he's out. Martin Odegaard looks like he's out. So I would say Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié. Zubimendi, Mosquera.
No.
Miles Lewis Kelly.
No.
Calafiori. No, I'm playing Hincapié. But it's nice to have Calafiori. Calafiori knows how to party. Calafiori. Zubimendi, Rice in dans le midfield. I would probably start. God, I don't know. Saka and Eze with Gyökeres up front, but I think I'd probably start with Trossard over Martinelli.
Unless Trossard's injured.
No, I think he's fit. I'm not sure, though. Calafiori says a Buonasasa. I don't think Raya's short passing is better than Kepa's. He's an awesome shot stopper with good long ball distribution. But I think he'd actually be more likely to give away the ball to Haaland. It's only because I saw... it's only because Kepa's first mistake was against Brentford. I'm trying to think who it was against. There's definitely been a couple of moments Kepa...
There's only 3 injured at the moment, and that's Odegaard.
Actually, can I just double check? I'm going to just see, because I'm not sure that is how it's pronounced, so I just want to...
help you to pronounce it. It's pronounced Odegaard.
Yeah. So I think...
He's still injured, Marino's still injured, and Timber's 50-50. Odegaard is 50-50.
50-50. Marino, Julian Timber, and Martin Odegaard. I think their back four is very get-atable. But I think it's going to be the subs that change this game. You know, because having Martinelli, Noni Madueke to go at Nunez and Nori Kuzanov. I thought Kuzanov played well at right back, but he's not going to play there on Sunday. In the wise words of some loser, it's not about if it's Ray or Kepa, it's about the friends we made along the way. They're starting to get the comments in now. It's starting to bubble up a little bit. Love your work, guys. Love it. Absolutely loving your work. Have you all clicked like? Do I have to? Because I know Rosie hasn't been here to say click like. For the love of God, click like. Actually, does it matter if we click like or not? It's all vanity, isn't it? It doesn't matter. Actually, don't. If you're that mean, you don't want to click like, just don't.
No, just click subscribe, because then you'll get the notifications of when
I
Dan's
think
on.
everybody here subscribed because
I
I
don't
didn't, you know.
Sam, have you clicked notifications that you want to be subscribed to?
Ring that bell.
This fantastic person here. There he is. Keeps moving.
Ring the bell. Ding, bing, 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 bing. I've got a really for tomorrow. I've got a little. I've done a little animation for us.
Ooh.
I know. It's the Adam's arms in Lego form. I've done a little Lego animation. So stay tuned for that. I've come up with the idea that the Gluminati actually rent our base, not the cellar that you use for Chelsea and Tottenham fans, but they rent our basement to have their meetings in. You'll love it when you see it. It is dead funny. But I might need you to send me some voice notes, otherwise I have to do an impression of you, and I don't think I can do that. Semenyo and Doku, keep them out. Doku, well, what's his goal contribution in the last... Let me have a look. Because Doku, yeah, it's fun to watch. But I think if I was a defender, I'd just pull up a chair and go, yeah, run around a bit. Run around. I don't think he plays. I think Foden might play on the weekend, you know. Why not?
I don't mind if Foden does play, actually, because I don't really rate him.
Done fuck all.
In
fact,
I just hope he plays as well as he does for England.
Let me actually have a look at Jeremy Doku's goal assist contributions. Yeah, he got 1 assist against Newcastle and 2 against Galatasaray in the last 10 games. Last 10 games, 2 assists. Yeah, play Doku. He's had 90 minutes, 30 minutes, 90 minutes. He's played games. He just hasn't. He's done shit all. I hope I haven't jonked us. I've jonked us, and it's my bad. Mea culpa. Yes, I have, because you asked me to.
Yeah, I've got to pay him a £5 now.
Take out the kitty.
I
like the Adam's
the
Arms
till.
Lego set, mate. I've done a whole. I've done a whole little video. I love making the silly little videos, but I've got to finish it off tomorrow. The only thing that's not on it yet is the sound. And also, there's a scene in which your figure holds up a bottle of beer, and I don't know what the bottle of beer is going to be called.
There you are. In the chats, what name should be on my bottle of beer?
It's a special offer bottle of beer. Do you know what it is? I'm inspired by Dadaism and a Cabaret Voltaire. I just think the world's gone crazy, so we need to be a little bit more absurdist. And I thought it could be just a really funny running joke that the Gluminati all rent their kind of gloomy space from us under the pub. Maybe it's just me. No, there are some songs lined up. For us winning the game on Sunday. And I'm intending to do all day streaming on Sunday. If we win, then it'll be joyous. If we lose, I'll probably just watch a film or something. Kai up top. I don't know, you know. I don't know. Maybe that's a smart thing to do. I think if Kai starts, is he getting through 90 minutes? Ezi, Noni, Saka, Deccan, Zubi. I get it. So you played Noni on the left. Hey, Nonny, no. Even City went Phil Foden. Foden, let's stay mid. Ha 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 ha. Personally, I would start Havertz and then bring Yokos on the 60-minute time. I can see the logic in that. I don't hate that. I think, our outfield players, you could go Kai instead of Yok. If it wasn't for Kai. I don't know. I think I like the idea of starting Gyökeres because I think he's going to keep dragging those defenders all over the place. I'd put the life of Brian.
I think that's on the bottle.
Okay. Okay. I like that image, lol. Occasionally hearing some shouting from the basement by AIH, Cole Palmer and Johnson. Yeah. I like the idea of them hearing us having a good time and it just pissing them off. You know what this is mean. I just want to make the whole thing silly and absurd. That's the only way to do it. I can't deal with any more of the actual. There's all this. I am a sucker for gossip. I love the beef between the catch up and Lee Gunner and all of the videos and things that go on. I don't want to get involved in any of it, but I do like watching it from a distance. And I like the catch up. I like Catcher a lot. I think he's fucking hysterical. Yeah, lol on the sorry, my bad. Life of Brian.
What about Lucky Sings, which is just above, which is
People?
Sick Illuminati.
Sick Illuminati. Yeah. I thought originally it'd be something like a Scrumpy, because you're always going on about Scrumpy.
That's only for Big Anthony.
I know. It's not, Here we go. We could call it Habitas. Bottle of Habitas. Can you starter along Gyökeres trusted keep seat defence out check? Yeah. I just don't want to see Trossard touch the ball 2,000 times and never pass it. Is it just me?
What about something like Championship Cock?
That's a front runner. That is a front runner, mate. Actually, I can't. I don't think I'm going to do better than that. Like a really sickly looking chicken.
So this neck.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get those rubber chickens, can't you?
Yeah.
Let's see if you can get a picture of one of those on it as well.
Championship cock. That's not a chicken. Okay, that was very good. Glad I asked now. So, are we in wrap up? Is everybody kind of zoning out now? I think we've done 2 hours. Gone past it. I do want to say I'm here for the watch along. Any cock on tap, Cov. What do you think of Tottenham? Shit. Who do you think of shit? Tottenham. Thank you. That's all right.
What?
I'm going to be doing increasingly absurd little clips and things for the show because I do think like football at its best is just fun, isn't it? Like, it's I got clipped and made fun of about 6 months ago for saying that football shouldn't ruin your life. It should enhance your life. You meet some great people, you have a lot of laughs. I've yet to go to a pub after a match and have everyone sit there gloomily. If you're that gloomy, go home, watch a film, talk to the missus, spend time with your loved ones. But no, I see a lot of. I think it's changing. I honestly think the football community is changing. I think people are starting to go, do you know what? Let's just have a laugh. The Premier League's washed. All right, well, stop watching it then. I've started watching Rounders now and Kabaddi.
Kill who?
Do you not remember Channel 4 used to be? It's a very popular sport in India, Kabaddi.
All right.
Just me. Comment of the night so far. He starts Kepa. Play it nice and cool, son. Nice and cool. You know what I mean. Ooh. Should we go to you for your emotional final words?
Yes.
Will you be joining? Will you be here on Sunday for the watch along or post watch along or just for the evening?
I'll be there for the evening bash because I won't be able to watch it because I'll be fucking pacing up and down in the cellar.
Yeah, fair. I think I'll be calm, but yeah, I thought maybe not. It's a big deal. This one. It's a big deal.
I can't watch it with Sam either because we've watched 3 games together this season and Arsenal haven't even bloody scored a goal yet.
All 3 games did you watch?
Yeah, I think we did, but 2 Liverpool games.
Oh right.
And there's another game as well. I mean, we didn't score, so I said that's it. I'm not watching any more games of Sam this season.
That's an interesting point. I haven't been that many games where we didn't score though, have there?
No.
You have to go back a bit, don't you?
Can't think who it was though.
Would have been weeks ago.
I mean, it was early on in the season. I know that.
Have to be. Oh yeah, Forest. We didn't score against Forest.
Could have been
We
them.
didn't score against Liverpool or Forest. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, all these people were saying it was over in when we drew with Wolves.
Yeah, we've lost.
Where are you now, Top Gooners? You thought we'd win this. Well, maybe calm down. Maybe just chill the fuck out. Get her done on Sunday, boys. Come on, you Gunners. Exactly. Well said, that man, Mr. Mkuzi. Emotional, and now for some emotional words.
Yeah, if Sam's still here, I'm going to drop into your Discord after this, and we can mull over the game.
This Discord. What's it all about, Alfie?
I don't know. It's just a thing that people go on to chat.
I've never really got it. Just seems like another avenue for communication in a world that's already rich in.
Yeah, but it's cheaper than using the phone. Let's put it that way.
God, yeah, absolutely. Yes. Well, so I think that wasn't your emotional send off, was it?
No. So, yeah, this is my emotional face now. Which, believe it or not, is just the same as my unemotional face.
Do you know, because I can see, I did know that.
Yeah. Anyway, I could say it's been half emotional tonight because we haven't had the game really to talk about apart from what's happening on Sunday. Everyone in the chat has been absolutely stonking again, apart from the fact that they're all a little bit loopy in the head because they want Kepa in goal. But I can understand
really.
why.
They misunderstood the question. We're going to do a Brexit. We're going to say what they thought they were voting. They were lied to.
Yeah. But what has been absolutely eye-opening today is the fact that we've actually seen Dan ranting and raving like you've never seen him rant or rave. And I think I actually put it down to the fact that his hat is probably a little bit too tight today.
I should have been wearing the merch.
There you are. See, look at that. Oh, straight away, stop ranting.
Hey everyone, I just want to say, as long as it's a good game on Sunday, you know. And
Yeah.
I'd play Kepa. Ah.
Yeah.
That's better. Whew.
Yeah. If both teams win, that's all I want.
Yeah. Same. What? Both teams win. If both Arsenal teams win, our first 11, second 11.
Yeah.
I just think it's time to play Mars Lewis Skelly in goal because he hasn't had a lot of time, and also maybe Win the Dog could get a game because he's been promised.
Yeah. Apparently he likes chasing after the ball as well.
He does, yeah. Unlike Trossard. Sports about encouragement, enjoyment. Get neighbours support one team's cricket, football, Olympics. I think there's some missing words in that sentence, but I get the sentiment and I love you for it. Miss Melina says, hi, Lucky. Where have you been, Miss Melina? Miss Melina, will you be joining us on Sunday for the watch along? Amen, Colliston, 42. 1-0 Arsenal from a corner, own goal, and let the meltdowns commence. Oh, mate, please. Please be that. Oh, perfect.
I wonder if the Arsenal fans, because there's going to be, 30, 40,000 there, are going to be singing the Arsenal anthem at the start of the game.
North London forever.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. I hope Owen Goals scores. In my wildest dreams, I can but hope that
Haaland.
Well, no, I was just thinking, who would I want it to be? I think I would want it to be a Bernardo Silva own goal, or do another Bernardo Silva like he did against Real Madrid. Punches the ball clear, yeah.
Yep.
Jens, the German goon, Imperious strut, Boomy ready to throw hands. Brilliant goalkeeper, loved him. Yeah, he's not Dave Seaman. Own goal, Rodri, exactly. That's what I just said. That is weird. No, what did I say? Bernardo Silva, beg pardon. Yeah. Rodri own goal. Yeah, I just love it if Rodri gets so pissed off with other players around him, he just turns around and goes, fucking have that, and then kicks it straight at Trafford, who catches it squarely in the face before flying into the back of the net. Pep Guardiola just goes and has a hot dog somewhere. I'm not even watching.
Or do what he did against Brighton, scored 2 own goals. Was it Brighton or was it Wolves? No, it was Brighton, wasn't it?
Wolves.
Oh,
no,
Wolves.
We scored 2 own goals. Definitely scored 1 because I thought it was a Jesus header and then he wheeled. Jesus, the fall off, maybe start him. Fuck it, we promised him. Oh, I'm going to be on for Sunday for the kickoff bit before, and I understand if you all want to go to more professional places to watch along, but I shall be here, and I welcome support from all of you, as last time was brilliant. And then post match we'll have a bit of a talk, and then of course Sunday night at 10:30. And it's not inconceivable I might stream the whole day. I don't know. Depends how excited we are and how many of you there are. But Zandy, if I don't see you before,
it could go to extra time and it could go to penalty, so you could be streaming till like 8:30, couldn't you?
How long would it go? Oops. How long would it go to? So from 4:30, 5:15, 5:30, 6:15, 6:40, 7 o'clock. So you could go to 7ish. Could go to 7:20 at a push.
Is it 4:30 kickoff?
Yeah. What did you think it was?
I thought it was going to be 5:30.
No, it's 4:30. 4:30. So 2 hours, 6:30. It's not going to go to 8. But I've got the next day off, so I'd have to. We're having a lovely family breakfast in Brighton. Going to have a cooked breakfast and then meander back, get on the old power up the old interweb. Turn on the old.
What cook? Are you doing a British?
Yeah, it's a Flinglish.
Are you having beans on it?
I'd take or leave beans, but yeah, I'd be disappointed if there weren't beans. Honestly.
No, I'd be disappointed if they. What about tomatoes?
No, don't need them.
Mushrooms?
Yeah, I like mushrooms. See, for me, eggs scrambled or fried. If it's a full English, I expect them really to be fried. Fried bacon, sausage, eggs, black pudding if you get away with it. If they've got some, it's the in-laws doing it, and they've never let me down. So I might find out ahead of time. I do like a bit of the old black pudding with it.
Fried bread?
No, I haven't had fried bread since I was a kid. I'm all right. I used to love it, but no, I'm all right with toast. But don't need tomatoes. I like hash browns. I have to say, I know it's not traditional, but I do like hash browns on them. And and then I'm on the beers Sunday. I've got my remaining Citizens Tears cocktail ready.
You having bacon and sausages?
Yeah. Yeah. Standard.
Yeah. Or you think, fuck it, I'm just going to have a croissant.
Yeah, or do you know what? If you're just going to have a croissant jam, or at least, you know what? A good English breakfast is very difficult to beat. I've had breakfasts all over the world, and yeah, good English breakfast and a good English calf.
Well, I saw some idiot on the internet doing
There's a lot of them on there.
an English breakfast in a cut-out bread roll. So he had a little loaf, cut all the stuff out, and he's putting stuff in like what was the stuff he put in? Oh fucking hell, spaghetti.
Like, but I don't know about you, but I keep getting, if I go on TikTok, and I don't really, but I have uploaded some music to TikTok, and it's different music does well on TikTok than does well on YouTube. So, but every time I go on it, I go on the homepage first, and there's always the most random. There's this one woman, I shit you not, she's making sandwiches. It's white bread. It's always got so much mold on it. You're like,
oh.
No, but I'm not kidding. Every time no, I'm just having a midnight snack, so I'm just going to make myself some. She just has this mouldy. It's got blue mold all over it. You can't miss it. And she starts slathering on margarine, and then you're just like, I'm watching it. Like, that's the sort of thing I get. There's another guy who fries various tinned meats in sandwiches. Oh, spam. Get spam fritters. Like, you just or don't, you know, or have an adult human sandwich, you know. If you can't get adult human, where are we? Do you think Pep will look like a retired skateboarder again? Shirt 5 sizes too big. I think can we all just let Pep go and have a break now? Do you know what I mean? It feels like someone should just go. Yeah, you can have a couple of years off now. Oh, thanks. I don't like Manchester. I'll pop in on Sunday for the match, and certainly for the evening. See you all then. Come on, you Gunners. I'll hold you to that, Carles. I'm sad to say there won't be a little Sabutio scoreboard, because I thought that was such a good idea. For other watch-alongs, there'll be a camera, and you just turn the little dial at the back. Got little bits of paper saying Arsenal, Man City. No expense. 90% P work. What? I've seen the mad mouldy bread lady. What is it? Like, she's got a huge following, but I even put in the last one, why is the bread always mouldy? Why is it always? That can't be right. Like, I haven't seen mouldy bread in years. It's so full of chemicals it doesn't go mouldy anymore. This woman's got the last mouldy bread. There's ants on the bread. Oh, mate, I haven't seen that, but that's sent me a tiny bit quiz. Maybe I'll get clips of her and put it on here, because you've got to see it. If I have to see it. Nice bit of peck. That's what it was. It was a nice bit of peck. Have you seen the same one I have? Is that what his name is or something? P-work. It's not. Oh, God, mate. It's like he fries up these bits of reconstituted meat. And then, right, and one of the sandwiches he was making had spaghetti hoops. This is in a bread roll, a buttered bread roll. Mashed potato, spaghetti hoops, and chicken Kievs.
In one sandwich?
Yeah, in a sandwich. I was like, you know what's wrong with that, mate, don't you? It's like, not everything is a sandwich. Right, well, I've got here a lovely bit of pea and ham soup, a trifle, some Nutella, just shit. I found basically a stoned person's fridge. It's fucking ridiculous. Sunday, if we lose, let's just do that. Let's just go through some of these random food things I found. He calls pork puerk. He does. It is from Nottingham or something. Mate, I'm so glad someone else has seen it. Nice bit of peck. That's exactly what it was. That's fucking horrible. I mean, chicken Kievs. And he was like, and then you've got you've got to squeeze it down and cut it. And then he goes, now look at the cross section. I was like, you've got like mashed potato and sketty. He calls them sketty hoops. Sketty hoops. Steak Canadian. What's steak Canadian? Don't get me wrong, I'm not a snob. I like a bit of corned beef. But spaghetti hoops and mashed potato in a sandwich. Barry black pudding. I like black pudding. Does she put black... I've got to inflict this mouldy bread woman on the rest of you. Those of you who haven't seen it, you will not believe it.
I cooked a Philly steak sandwich.
A truffle steak sandwich?
No, Philly steak.
Oh, what with cheese melted on it?
With the cheese and the gravy sort of thing.
What steak did you use? Did you use a strip, sirloin?
Yeah, it was sirloin chopped up, as you do. Bit of gravy on it. And I tried that thinking, well, I'd try it because everyone was ranting about it. And
do you use any of the green or red peppers?
Yes, I did. Yeah, because I went by the recipe.
See, if you're doing that, that's nice. That's going to be nice. Now, what you want to do is get some Colgate, some crab paste from the chemist.
Yeah. Bit of mouthwash.
Yeah, fucking leave that under the stairs somewhere where it'll just age nicely. There's the internet. There's so many, you know what? It's worth a little section. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe I'll do it drunk on Sunday. It's going to be an all-day stream. All kinds of nonsense is coming on. Rosie will love it. We won't be talking about football if we lose, so she'll be like, "Great, at last."
No, it was about 30 years ago. I was doing myself for breakfast one day, and I had an egg already in the frying pan, and I cracked another egg into it, and it's already gone, and just went into the frying pan, and the smell was absolutely horrendous. So ever since then, whenever I've cracked it, I know. It was a thing. What the fucking hell are you doing? It's an egg. It's an egg. Yeah. But every now and then, because of that, I actually now crack the egg into a cup before I put it into the frying pan.
Yeah, same. Oh, absolutely. Always ramekins. Even if I'm doing... we've got one of those... hear me out. You know, poached eggs are really supposed to be cooked in vinegary, slightly...
Water.
Yeah, I know. But you can get those poachers. And my gran always used to make poached eggs with those poachers. And even though they're individual little poaching islands, you know, I still break it into a ramekin first. Because I am not... I've done that when I've obviously done catering size amounts of scrambled eggs. And you've got 20 eggs in there and you crack a bad one in and you're like...
Shit.
I've got to start again, haven't I? I can't. There's nothing you can do. A bad egg is just that's it. It's a bad egg. No, I can't think of anything worse actually.
It's where it went into the frying pan.
Yeah, like, and the yolk and the whites all congealed together anyway.
Oh well, no, it just like all totally broken. It was but the smell though.
Yeah, I know. Oh. Yeah, don't stop it. Corner Kitchen Rotherham, is that what it is? If you search Piwork, it's a top result. That's him. I will do because that's because I'm just mad to myself. I also crack eggs into a ramekin before putting in the pan. Sensible people. Anybody who's ever had a bad egg will do exactly that every time. There he is, Don Shazam, Dane Shazam, Big up, guys. Nice to see you. It only takes one rotten egg hitting oil to start doing this.
Absolutely.
It's over. It's game over. I used to work in an egg factory, then I got poached. All it is, tish. I don't know if we're going to improve on that. That was a high.
Oh, I think the yolk's on boy 10.
Dan Shazam's coming with that's not fair. That's unfair. Not playing keeper. Well, we're playing a keeper. You mean keeper? Yeah. I think we should show City the respect and make sure we're playing someone in goal.
Yep.
Although I personally think anyone who would play Kane Kepa Arrizabalaga over David Raya is asking for trouble. And I just don't know what you're thinking of. 54% of 28 votes said yes to Kepa. It is. It's like Cole said. It's like Brexit all over again.
I was going to say have a rush goalkeeper, but the amount of time that Raya spends out of the penalty box, we've already got him.
But Kepa's just like that too. We'll have to have a proper. We'll just have to win this match, and I don't give a shit who played when. He's done all right. That's not the point, though. The point isn't he's done all right. Ramsdale done all right. Thanks, Chris. You play your best keeper end of. I don't see this anywhere. Mind you, Pep's not. Pep could play Donnarumma, and he's going for Trafford. So on that basis,
who knows?
If you've got to win, if your life depended on winning, you'd pick Raya, wouldn't you? So can we just pretend it's a really important game and the quad's at stake here? If you put it like that, the quad is at stake here.
I thought you just frozen them, but you're not.
No, I'm leaving that impact, you know.
Oh.
It worked. Look.
It did.
Oh.
I was scared then.
Well, don't be scared.
Well, I was scared for you because I was thinking, well, either he's frozen or he's having a bit of.
No, Sunday afternoon that is. We saw Raya a bit dodgy. Really? Yeah, Raya's shit. Yeah, fuck him off. No, don't be silly. Come on, mate. We've got one really good keeper. Okay, we all know who he is. Champions League final. Would you be playing Kepa then? No, none of you would be playing Kepa in a Champions League final, even if we promised him. So let's stop pretending that this is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about Arsenal fans. Mental. Like, nobody else is... No, I know you're not. And I'm glad you're not. I think you mean moaning, not mourning. I'm taking it as mourning. Moaning, sorry. No, I don't think any of us are. Listen, I don't understand why so many of you would pick Kepa, but I have to respect your decision. Thank God. I don't know. Look, I think, honestly, Mikel Arteta may be thinking that anyway. Are you guys like pancakes? I'm not, but... I think I'm more like a dropped scone, to be honest with you.
I just love the way that Shazam spelt dodgy, doogie.
Yeah. Well, you know, I never, as long as I can understand the message, I never call out the spelling because I know what I'm like when I'm typing quickly.
Well, maybe he actually does mean doogie.
No, I think he said sorry for my spelling. It's all good. Breakfast, do that USA. Breakfast in America is like a lot of American food. It's just everything all at once.
With cheese.
I like pancakes and I like bacon and eggs. But don't you have honey in your pancakes? It'll taste good. Just put it all on one plate. Put it in a bucket. Put it in a bucket and I'll wear it like a feed bag. Then I can walk around and eat it. And put cheese in there. With cheese, maybe deep fries or thing. I like it very much. I love what who was it? I don't like him as a comedian, but is it Dennis Leary? He said Americans did to the croissant. They took a croissant and made it a croissant sandwich. It's just about it, isn't it? Make that. Oh, the John C. The Idris Elba breakfast battle was hilarious. Haven't seen it. Oh, I. That's not a battle. That is not a battle. There's no battle. This is what I mean. An English breakfast is famous the world over. Obviously, nothing like an Irish breakfast, which is very, very different, markedly different. Very, very different. They use Irish sausages for a start. You know.
Are they square?
No, they're not. They're not. They're like our sausages, only they're just a little bit better. Unless you buy good sausages here, in which case they're better. But, you know, yeah.
Are they better than Cumberland sausages?
I have an advantage here. One of my best friends owned one of the best sausage companies in England, and I worked with him for a while as his head of sales. And so I have very strong opinions on sausages, and Cumberlands are excellent if made properly. But you're really going to have to go some to convince. He used to make some fantastic ones, Wild Boar and Chimay, which were the Belgo's sausages for a long time. But you know what? Like the French, Toulouse, smoked Toulouse, or the merguez, which are really popular in France as well, the lamb and curry sausages. Lincolnshire, there's so many good sausages. But because I'm Austrian, it's always going to be Frankfurters, Bockwurst, Bratwurst. That's my personal.
I do like pork and apple sausages.
I don't see. I don't need bits of fruit in my sausage. Have it on the side, but don't put the little bits of fruit in there. Sausage should be 80% shoulder, 20% back fat, and seasoning. There shouldn't be any rusk or anything like that in there. Dan, I don't think the fans believe us winning that game depends on which keeper starts. Do a poll for any of the other positions on the pitch and you'd be much a big debate. Yeah, East Side Sex, that's fair. I just think it just baffles me that we're thinking about playing Kepa in, because unlike the other positions in a pitch, it is far more likely that the keeper is going to have or play a part in a goal scored against us. If Kepa fails to save a shot, will you always be thinking, might Raya have saved that? That's it. And if we lose 1-0 and the shot might have been saved by Raya, that's on the manager. In the end, all I ask for from my manager is he plays the player he thinks is best in that position, not the one that deserves it because he's been there all the time. When Wenger was honouring those kind of promises, it was because we were winning other things. If we've won the Premier League already, I'd be going, play who the fuck you want in goal. But I don't think this makes a difference to the league, but I do think we win this. Wild Boar sausages are gorgeous. The Belgian Chimay beer with it just brings it out really well. Wild Boar is gorgeous. Should we start Gyökeres or Havertz? That's a debate we didn't really have. Who did you... Because I know that a few people were saying start Havertz and then bring Gyökeres on, or I don't know. I'm easy either way. I don't think Kai Havertz has got 90 minutes in him, so I wouldn't start him.
No, I'd go with Gyökeres.
Yeah, I think I'll probably agree with you. Belgian Monk in Norwich does great wild boar sausage, along with stupidly strong cherry beer. I have to say, there used to be a chain called Beerodrome in Islington, and I remember a friend saying to me, hey, do you want to come to this place? They do 600 types of beer. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And then you get there and you go, like, there's about 550 of these are fruit beers. Just what the actual fuck is that about? I don't want a banana beer. No, of course I don't want a banana beer.
Bananas should be left on pizzas.
Friend for life there. Yes, stop, break, city, danger, strengths. It's almost like you're translating it from Morse code. Do you know what I mean? Yes, stop, break, city, danger, strengths. Stop. For me, Eze has to start. I'd have Gyök up too with Saka and Tross wings, Rice and Zubi. Yep, I'm all for that. Eze starts for me too. I don't think Odegaard's even on the bench. What about Kai with Declan and Zubi to create a masterful physical midfield overload versus City? I like it too. I think it's fine that fine either way. I don't know. I mean, this is why we have highly paid managers, isn't it? Somebody else make this decision. If it's me, I think I start Gyökeres and have Havertz on the bench because he's a sort of player with 20 minutes to go I'd like to terrorise Man City. I've been to that Beerodrome. Is it still there? I don't think it's still there, is it? I couldn't get on board with it at all. Chocolate stout. I mean, to be fair, I would try a chocolate stout. I think that sounds all right, actually. All management has must see how seen training best suits. Exactly. You want them to be on the... But I don't think you need to have been in a lot of training sessions to go, yeah, Ray is better. If Ray wasn't better, why does he play all the Premier League games? Are we saying Premier League games are just much more important than the League Cup final? Is that what we're all saying? See, I was out of this conversation. Now they keep pulling me back in.
Oh, yeah, the Premier is much more important than the League Cup final.
Well, every Premier League game.
No, but the next one.
Yeah, I'll make you right on that one. Around 2001, yeah, that's about when I was there in the, I think I went there in 97, 98. I don't think it's still there. I don't think they're still there, though. Let Saka go back as midfielder, Zubimendi, Declan Rice. No, I think we are looking at Zubimendi, Rice, Eze. I mean, Eze against Man City's a proven, and he's on hot form at the moment. He's coming good. This is his time of the season.
Yep.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember Slime Nights. I was drinking in Upper Street much more in the noughties because we used to have an office above what became Carluccio's, just up the road from the fire station, and there's a bar called Matt and Matt's which used to do loads of different chocolate vodkas. So you could have a Twix vodka or a Kit Kat vodka. It was lovely, but you just get really drunk all the time. The Blue Light. Was it called the Blue Light in Islington? Bit of drum and bass. Metalheads. Get in a city life. Right, you beautiful people. I saw you yawning, Zanzi. I can't keep you up any longer. Thank you for joining me tonight. Been an absolute pleasure.
My pleasure.
Friday night. Yes, I agree, Dan. As in midfield, he had that pass to Martinelli earlier versus them. Yes, he did. And with that, if he hadn't, who knows where the title race would be right now. That's it. Elbow rooms for Paul. Yes. 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 There's some good little pool places in Upper Street then. Anyway, you've had your emotional say. I'm going to have my say Sunday for our next gathering. I think I'm starting about an hour before kick-off. Get my nerves right. Get my drink on. My team strong. Let's make this... don't forget also...
And I'll tell you something, I'll leave you with this. All the best television series, Season 3 is better than Season 2.
Unless they kill off the main character at the end of Season 2.
He's got greater density in his right forearm than his left. So that suggests there might have been some kind of specialist activity that he was constantly doing.
She knows whereof she speaks. So, without further ado, hang on. Good night, good night, good night, good night, all of you beautiful people. Take care, both of you. Dan, Shazam, great to see you. Hope to see you again soon. Cheers, Dan Zanzi. Good night. Cheers, Charles. You're an absolute legend. Come on, you Gunners. Mortlicky, Texas. Brilliant to see you. Uslai Sex, even more controversial. I'd actually be okay with Madueke starting on the right. That is controversial. We'll come back to that. He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong indeed. Until I see. Well, let me look like I know what I'm doing for a moment. I'm going to lead us out with some good old-fashioned Eze music.
Knees up.
I haven't got it. I haven't got it loaded. I'd have to find it. There's only a few on here, but this one is because I think Eze's going to score the winner against City. Until I see you, be lucky. Lots of love.
Bye.
Oh, I'm actually.
What's up, yo? What's up?
Yo. Check the mic, 1, 2. As he made the right move. North London is red, true. He knew they snooze, they lose. Gunners, we cruise, no more blues. Spurs fans mad, use tissues.
Welcome home, son. The saga's done.
To the Arsenal seat. Where he meant to be. Lyrical pedigree. Victory's guaranteed.
Heard the talk down the block. Lily White's in shock. Arteta's got the lock as he's future solid rock. Still so hot, tick-tock. Defense can't stop, they drop. Internal rhymes, no time for second guesses. Climb to the top in your prime, leave the doubters behind.
To the Arsenal seat.
Where he meant to be.
Lyrical